Hello everyone, and welcome back to Dragonfall Remnants, Episode 1, Toxic Dread. We do not have a zombie currently, because he is a sleepy boy, who works hard.
We want him to get his sleep.
We want him to get his sleep. We respect him.
Electric sheep.
Indeed. Once again, nothing to say before session. So I think we begin right away with the recap. So when we last left off, our heroes approached the Tower of Storms, descending to its walkway to encounter a hidden Zorn and charming harpies guarding the lighthouse. A voice boomed in the air from the room, declaring himself as Lord Malcabran, who attempted to dissuade the party from entering the tower. Of course, they wouldn't listen, as they slew the drakes that guarded the foyer and defiled the altar of a storm god before facing Malcabran himself, a blue Abishai, loyal to Tiamat. With the devil was a cage containing the tiny dragon Draxon, who was held captive for unknown reasons. Battle commenced, and Malcabran was swiftly overwhelmed despite his evident power.
Trade, why do you keep dead naming him? His name is Clarence.
The devil fled out a broken window and soon plummeted down the side of a cliff and into the water below with Snapjaw at his throat. Malcabran, also called Clarence, escaped Snapjaw's grasp and managed to flee into the distance, proclaiming his vengeance as he disappeared into thin air. With the lighthouse's sole denizen ejected, our heroes liberated Draxon from his cage and await a discussion as the Tower of Storms' heart remains beating. See, that was a competent intro, Tyler.
Clarence.
Hey, technically, Clarence is the dead name.
Yeah.
Technically, to correct Snak there.
I know, but because Draxon said it.
Oh yeah, no, it's hilarious.
Iryne will 100% dead name with Malcabran.
Can't believe you're doxing him.
Iryne will. I will do my best to not dead name Malcabran.
Mm-hmm.
Also, it's very funny.
So yeah, before you is this this tiny sapphire dragon. Probably like about the size of like your forearm, effectively in length.
Okay.
Very tiny little guy, but a decent sized lizard, with these tiny little wings. One of his arms, the forward right, replaced with a mechanical prosthetic. So yeah, hi.
Hi, Draxon.
You're Draxon.
Hi, Cherry.
Hi, Draxon.
Against the wall.
So
Because I got shot by fucking lightning.
how are you guys? Thanks for helping me. You guys,
very worried.
Feeling
Oh,
pretty
you-
good, honestly.
You know, Thomas, that's great. That's great. Wonderful.
El
see.
told us. El told us you were here and taught us how to come get you.
What, Elle knew I was here?
She knew you were in the area.
Well, thankfully she wouldn't come here if she
Bitch
knew I was
didn't come and
captured.
give me
She'd step
yourself?
on me, so it's fine.
I mean, I have seen like geckos under the bridge back home, bigger than you, so it probably wouldn't be too hard.
Now, just to confirm, how big is he? Like a foot long?
Yeah, about a foot, maybe a little longer.
Okay. Not terrible. Okay, cool. So like pet lizard size, got it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, if it were able to find me, I'd probably be waiting another week, even though she would have located me already, because she's a bitch. Anyway.
Wow, okay.
I mean, she's a punish, but I don't think she's I wouldn't call her that.
Oh, you don't know her.
I met her. I knew her. We spent like an entire week together.
They don't fully know her.
Yeah, Snap's here helped liberate a castle with Ellen and her dead girlfriend.
Yeah, we don't really talk about Elle's dead girlfriend much.
That's great. Can we move on to the important stuff?
Yeah, like who all of you actually are.
Why were you in a birdcage?
Funny story. So I was flying here, yeah, and I'm like a little guy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, teeny little guy.
I'm just a teeny little guy, yeah.
By the way, while this is happening, I'm taking a healing potion.
Understood. So I was flying in this area, and like this
swig of ale.
This storm sort of happened, and like that was fine. I've flown through like complicated weather in the past. It's nothing new, even though like a light breeze will blow me about 2 miles north.
Oh yeah, do you want like a cup of ale or something? You're probably thirsty.
Yeah.
Offers him a cup. So I can finish off that barrel.
He takes. He dips his head straight into it.
Oh.
Ah, what a champ.
Anyway, so these bird women attacked me, and because I'm a little guy, I can't really do much, especially when I'm being blown around by the wind, and they kind of made me crash into a side of this lighthouse. Next thing I knew, I woke up in a cage, and Clarence was there.
Like his name's Clarence. You like know him? You got like a history? You like was he your bully in like Dragon Hatchery School or whatever you call it?
Dragon Academy?
Oh yeah, I'd met Clarence like when he was alive, then like a regular dude. He was like some servant of Tiamat.
Oh, so he wasn't a dragon before. Okay. A dragon thing.
Draxon's voice is actually like 3 octaves higher because of how tiny he is.
I like it being 3 octaves lower. I think Iryne adds something to it.
He was a slimy dude, Apparently Tiamat liked him enough to make him
He wasn't like a frog, right?
Nah, he was just a dude. He was just a human guy.
He was just a really slimy dude, gotcha.
Oh.
Yeah, like slimy as in personality and like actions he would do and stuff. But yeah, anyway.
He would fail the vibe check, Snapjaw.
And he already failed the vibe check. He also failed the not falling off a lightning tower lighthouse check.
And it didn't sound like he's dead, so I guess you'll be dealing with him later, because, well, yeah, anyway.
He like, turned invisible and then started flying away. I caught, like, every other word. Said he held back scratch us or something.
I didn't hear a thing when I was down there. I was on the water. I was trying not to get crushed by the waves. I was hoping to crush him. You were saying, though.
So, before anything else, can you guys, like, do me a solid?
Yeah, what?
Can you not tell Elle that I was captured and put into a birdcage?
Which part about that do you not want the information?
I'd
The birdcage or the capture?
I'll tell her that you had fought very valiantly against, like, 3 different dragons, like smaller dragons, of course. You know it's gonna believe that you fought against a big dragon, and you're wounded.
Well, I feel like she wouldn't believe that I survived a fight against like 3 dragons, but I appreciate the optimism.
Like babies.
You could definitely say he fought a blue Abishai, got injured. She would believe that.
I'll be expecting ridicule anyway. So
Talia,
You know her.
Thomas said you have info for Talia.
oh yeah, we didn't actually get introduced. You're Talia. Red.
Redwind.
Ah, yeah, that's it. So, oh yeah, you guys are like that party that Tommy boy sent to the Red Larch. Yeah.
You keep getting distracted. Let's keep on topic here.
Well, there was like
Iryne
information
pulls
you.
out some jerky and begins breaking bits off and throwing them to Draxon.
You want fish? I got fish if you need food.
Thank you. Anyway,
How's it
I was in the north, and I was investigating these leads that Thomas gave me regarding this some tiny human girl and certain ice cave. Don't worry about the ice caves, because aforementioned probably going to be stepped on. Anyway, when I was around Mirabar, well, I did hear about the name Arya. Matching a similar description to what's being described to me, and well, I found out that she's working as a quote-unquote maid for a quote-unquote rich guy in quote-unquote Mirabar.
There's a lot of quotes in that.
That is a lot of quotes.
Who you quoted?
You see, she's actually like collecting magic items for this silver dragon, and that I knew for a while, the while back. His name's Belrus. And the quotes are they're actually in Mirabar.
What's our mirror bar?
Yeah, it's like near the
Yeah.
spine of the world.
I know I've been tutored in a lot
This
of
is like the
places.
citation.
If you quote something, you have to have like a source. What are your sources?
What are my sources?
What's the citation? The mirror bar, like what mirror bar, what book, like page number, author.
The Mirabar, the town. To the north, and word of mouth is my source.
Okay.
Uh,
Gotcha.
Okay. Knobs.
I wasn't able to get like too close because last time I and Belrus talked, it wasn't really happy with me, and
Why was he happy with you, quote unquote?
that is my business.
Is that what got you? Was that what got you demoted to Tiny Dragon?
No, that's a whole other thing.
But we have to go there. And we have to, like, talk to him at some point, because I imagine Talia here is going to need that. I think it is actually part of our business.
I mean, the whole thing with Belrus was like years and years ago.
Yeah, but if he asks where we got this information, and then it comes back to you.
I mean, we can just tell him that we heard it from Draxon.
Like, would he be angry if we mentioned you?
What is anger? I mean, like...
Anger is when someone grabs another person and throws them off a tower. Would he throw you off the
Conducting them
tower?
underwater for a minute and a half.
Well, I'll have you know that I can swim.
Yeah, but would he throw you
Kinda.
off a tower?
Kinda.
If he knew I could still fly, you know?
Yeah, but if we
Would
like
he
tied him
He-
off,
kill
would he
you?
He
throw
wouldn't.
off
He
the
wouldn't
tower?
want to kill me or anything. Like,
Okay, understood.
we're not that bad. We have tussled, and you know, I have a few scars. He has a few scars, less scars than I did, but you know. Anyway,
Oh,
I mean,
uh,
does he also have a kick-ass toy leg?
no.
You just call it a toy?
I mean, it's tiny. It has to be like a toy leg.
Don't say that to the person that made that leg.
I really would not recommend saying that to the person that made that leg.
I don't know who made the leg, so I'll probably never meet him.
Her.
Sometimes I'm more scared of her than Elle.
It's very
She sounds
funny
like
when
a
she
lady
says
I want to meet now.
that. Probably. I mean, I've only met her in passing maybe twice now.
She made an oven
What's the-
explode.
Yeah,
I
that's
really
right.
want to meet her now.
Anyway, not about her. Is there like anything else you want to know, or like, cause I really should get back to Waterdeep and see Thomas.
I mean, did you
And
come
is that all
travel
the
with us?
information you have?
Oh,
Is
he's
anything
also
else
not
that
there,
might
by the way.
be relevant?
Well, I mean, it's a location, isn't it?
Yeah, fair.
No,
I feel like
Thomas
that's the best
isn't in-
information you. Wait, what?
Thomas isn't in Waterdeep.
Yeah, he's Waterdeep.
Mhm.
Where is he?
He's on his way to Neverwinter.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me.
But truth
We
be told,
were,
by the time you would get the water deep, he'd probably be
Yeah.
heading back.
No, I would recommend to be careful just in case you go looking at him in Waterdeep. He was had some people trying to assassinate him on a boat.
Yeah. If you need to, I would find John. He said he was staying with a priest. He knew.
Nah, I
when
should.
Thomas gets back.
I don't want to talk to Andy. Anyway, I should probably go back north to
What
Neverwinter.
if he's got? But what if he's gone by the time you get there?
No, I know the trip he was talking about. I just didn't know it was early. He's going to be there for a while.
By the way, I'll pull out the sending stone I have connected to Thomas and send him a sending. Got Drax in, blew Abishai, took him. Everyone's okay.
Sending him your way.
Updates on your side.
You receive back pretty soon after, because it is in the afternoon. That's good to hear. Send him up to Neverwinter. I'm still on the way. Still got a couple days to go. Good luck on the rest of your journey.
Okay, yeah, he wants you up
mean-
in Neverwinter.
Okay. Got it.
I mean, can you fly faster than a magic-powered boat?
That makes no difference. He's gonna be there.
I mean, that would require me, like, being mostly over the coast, and while I do like to be over the coast, it's kind of,
Also, I don't know
Bad
if the boat
waters.
stops where
Water's
Drax
scary.
will have to
Bad
stop.
waters.
bad waters, you know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, I know. I personally know.
I mean, we killed the Watchtrilla, so hopefully there's not another one.
There's probably another one. There's a lot of devils around.
Mhm.
Anyway,
So the lady who did your arm, does she only do arms, or does she do like legs?
I mean, technically this is both, he holds up his mechanical arm. This is both an arm and a leg, so,
Mhm.
both.
Got it. I will probably grow my arm back before it becomes necessary, but it's good information to know.
Not even gonna question that.
Good.
Anyway,
So we're off to kill a spider.
Well,
wow.
You think Clarence is gonna come back? Should we just fuck with this place a little bit more? Or?
He's got a bit of a sore ego. I don't think he'll come back here.
Oh, okay. You think he'll go after you again?
You'll have to find me.
True.
Me encountering him here was purely by accident. I'll be real.
And like,
Do you think there's anything else in this place, or are we good?
I mean, there's that beating heart that's annoying as hell, but yeah,
I think if we take out the beating heart,
like
the lightning will stop.
it should like slow down now that I'm disconnected from it.
Are you a battery?
Yeah. It was
You're
using
not
my
lightning though.
sure, but I'm pretty sure that thing got modified to like take in converted power in general. And you know, having a little magical guy like me would do well, especially since I couldn't escape from a magical sapping bird cage.
And like, if he does try and go after you in Neverwinter, aren't there a bunch of magical people up there?
Oh yeah, try to go, but Neverwinter now, you're gonna get your ass kicked. Defenses are really high. But like I'm gonna rest here for a little bit, maybe head back to Leyland. What up? What up?
Does Iryne know about the anti-dragon field all around Waterdeep?
Probably not.
Okay. Because I just realized it takes a shit ton of effort to be allowed in as a dragon, and I was like, they wouldn't do that for Draxon. Can he even get into town?
Well, you know what?
No, don't worry about that.
You've definitely been through a lot. I'm gonna leave you some meat.
Hole in a wall.
I'm gonna leave you some meat here. And he pulls out 2 days worth of rations for him. You rest up.
Varying on the weather, we might actually have to rest here too.
I mean, destroy the heart, the weather might actually stop.
I was meaning the high tide, but yeah, that's fair too.
Well, the high tide would be because of the weather.
I got high tide.
The sharks because of the weather.
The what?
The sharks.
I think the sharks are just assholes.
Oh, okay.
You going there, Talia?
I'm gonna swipe the adamantine longsword from Iryne, and go see about dealing with this heart thing.
Okay. You look up the light is.
Why did you take mine?
You have your own.
The light is still very bright, but looks to have dimmed slightly. You could probably approach it without getting like blinded, but you would still have to shield your eyes decently from it.
Deas looks up now that he can better do that. Even more clearly.
Iryne will give you the sword, but she's wants an answer on why you have one that.
She's using the adamantine one basically as a makeshift pair of sunglasses. She's holding the other sword in front of her face.
Did I roll Arcana on the heart?
Yeah, there wasn't really much that you could like glean from it.
Okay. I was mostly just making sure.
What type of heart is it?
You'd have to see it.
All right, I guess we'll go see.
Oh, okay, bye.
No, I was gonna say, you know what? I would be smart. I would ask him. He's probably been here for a bit.
Let's ask him and see if he knew anything about it.
What type of heart is that?
I think it was like some guy's heart that got like supersized because of like demonic dragon power.
Oh. So it's like Dragon's heart?
I don't think it's a dragon's heart. I think it was like a, what do you say, like a half-orc's heart or something. Some follower of the storm god.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay.
Chances are, nothing good. Frankly, I recommend breaking it.
Gotcha. Understood. Okay. I'll be right back. I'll go check. See what they're doing.
Okay, you guys begin.
He has the food down now.
Okay.
There for him.
You guys begin ascending the tower. You get to Coubois.
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 Wow.
Let me set you to Heckin. Habba, as you get to a secondary landing. That's there's a wooden door that you assume would lead to the roof. Give me 1 second. There we go. And I'll get you in the same area, then I can move you again.
Whoop.
Why are you trying to go through the...
I didn't. It wasn't anywhere near my mouse.
Weird. And then who else am I looking for? I'm looking for Deas. Clap. And I'm looking for Snaps.
Deas.
Alright, you guys ascend. Assuming you don't, like, touch the door.
That door over there, that just leads outside, doesn't it?
You presume.
For the floor. We were up there, or was that higher? That was higher, huh?
You had been on the roof, but nobody actually went through the door.
Hmm.
Who needs that?
Gonna make the assumption,
why am I
unless
taking
like
the
there's a
stairs?
roof higher.
Iryne's just floating up in the middle.
I was a little bit inaccurate about my description, but I don't really care. To a certain point, you would meet this kind of glass-ish roof. You realize that although there is a stairway that leads all the way up to the beacon, there is glass that is separating the rest of the floor in this stone frame.
She gets back on the stairs.
As the heartbeat is its loudest as you get up to here, Talia. As you are met with this oversized, pulsating heart. Almost crystalline green. This is not good music for spooky heart.
The sentimental heart.
The sentimental heart.
The telltale heart.
Oh,
That is not sentimental.
you're so cute.
Yeah, there's a big difference there. I just
this is-
Deas
this is-
looking at it, it's
sorry.
like, oh, it's so cute. What?
This is the song with the syncopated piano.
Get you
What is it?
over here. Okay. You see the floor itself is like partly open to the elements, and this sort of narrow walkway is tops the floor with a iron railing. 3 archways allow the heart itself to spread its light across the ocean that you can see. obscured by the storm, spilling westward. Is anybody staring directly at the heart?
Sure, you can look like a little bit up.
Trying our best.
Yes, it's like
not
glasses.
to,
I'll
but-
look at it.
Well,
I know it's gonna try to blind me, so like Snapjaw is already prepared. With, like, a
because
hand
you are
up
right
in the way.
next to it, as soon as you look at it, you're blinded.
Yeah, that's fine.
Deas, roll me a con save
Oh boy.
because of the benefit of glasses. 14? Sure.
Yay!
You said this is like a big area, it has like 3 huge archways. Hanging.
Yeah, three open archways. So where the dotted lines are the actual
Okay.
archways.
So like where Talia has an entire floor up there.
Yeah, like if Talia were to step out here, she'd be in open elements.
I see.
Jade,
What up?
can you move the map on the stream so I can see?
I'm sorry.
I'm sorry, it's like this.
There we go.
Wow, these sunglasses just do such a good job. Just can't can't see a damn thing.
So as of currently, Deas is the only one that can see the heart. You see that the heart itself is still beating.
What?
A decent rumble comes every single time that you hear that it beats. The heart itself looks to be 10 times the size of a normal heart.
Not
Pretty
things
big
I
heart.
thought.
It's just kind of floating there, suspended by nothing.
It's like the size of a person, yeah.
Pretty much, yeah.
How see-through is the fabric that Deas makes his coat out of?
Like not at all. It's opaque.
It's opaque. Like if held up to the heart, you cannot see through it.
No, like you'd be able to probably see that there's a light behind the fabric, but like not any detail or anything. I don't
I'm
think.
just gonna have her eyes closed for now to save her.
Excellent. Iryne takes her headband, puts it over her eyes.
Okay, you are still blinded.
Vision safety.
Yeah, it's just not in pain now.
Yeah.
You are blinded for 1 minute, so just kind of putting your blindfold open, you realize that there is still like the burns of light on your retinas.
But it's not constantly being refreshed.
Not constant. Yes.
She's gonna feel her way over there.
All right, you step up the stairs and you kind of feel your way around. You feel something fleshy on your left hand.
Oh, that's gross.
Gross.
Actually, a heart. Disgusting.
Oh, she touched it. Oh,
Oh, that's good. Was it? It feels like a heart. You said.
Yeah,
Why
so
she-
it should be. It should be very. It should be very stabbable.
Okay. Gotcha. Was Talia gonna do something?
Yeah, just like if I can feel at it with the sword,
You want to feel at
I'm
it?
just gonna start blasting.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feel free to make me an attack with disadvantage.
I'm gonna do something, but I'm waiting
Disadvantage.
for the other two to do something first.
Okay.
aim a little lower.
Sham to spike. Ooh,
That
ow.
is more than enough. Only has an AC
Okay.
of 10, given how big it is.
Ah,
Roll damage.
Does this count as an object right now?
It is an object.
It is an object.
Would you have had advantage on that, or is it just double damage?
It's just a crit if it hits.
Okay.
We'll choose just do slashing.
Oh,
That
bad.
is more than double its AC, or double its HP. As Talia, you strike at it, and you cut straight through it. The light swiftly goes out. You don't quite get your vision back. But as Talia strikes it, it begins exhaling this greenish mist, and it begins to shrink rapidly.
Ooh, maybe
Until-
stop breathing.
Iryne.
The gas itself is pulled back into it as this thing starts imploding.
Iryne takes it.
You're cutting out.
And hold their breath.
Well,
What?
The gas, it's destroyed her.
Iryne is holding her breath.
Iryne's holding her breath.
holding her breath.
I can't hear you. I can't hear you. I can't see a thing.
Um,
I can't hear you. I'm blind.
That's pretty impressive, holding your breath while yelling.
and as it begins to shrink in on itself, it eventually turns into the small bead, which then pops into dust.
Wow. You know, every twist and turn of the last 60 seconds I did not anticipate.
Is it gone?
Iryne will take.
Yeah, it's gone.
That felt like I sliced through it.
Lifts his glasses up.
Can I uncover my eyes now?
Yep. I mean, unless the dust it turned into is toxic to our eyeballs, but seems gone.
I think dust is more toxic to
Alright.
lungs.
Mm.
Well, that was easy.
That was a
Um,
little disappointing.
I'm going to real quick check a thing. I think I have a ruling for this. Do I not? It's effectively a regional effect. But like, lessened. Okay.
It'll disappear in a certain amount of days.
The heart is gone.
All right.
Weather seemed to change.
My
out the
heart.
window.
Iryne.
Repeat that?
Did the
Iryne,
weather seem to change out the window?
Not immediately.
Okay. And then
How
Sherry
does
gets
the
skipped.
path back look?
How's the path back look?
Yeah.
Like the path at the back? I'm sorry.
Like, can we make it back to land, or is it completely flooded over by now?
Well, it's pretty much the deeper parts have a decent bit of water. You can't really tell from this distance. But some of the pathway is still visible.
All right, if we're quick, we can probably make it back.
Your internet has not liked you the past couple days, huh?
No. Am I roboting?
Not right now.
Okay.
You were before.
If we're
Yeah.
quick, we can make it back to the cliffs.
Alright.
Is,
I will move you guys back to the bottom. Flip.
Flip.
Oh, my
Flip.
freaking console skip.
Blooping,
Flip.
bopping. Alright, console skip.
Flip.
Skip that console.
All right, are we ready to move?
What does Druidcraft Orb say about the weather today?
How much?
The next 24 hours.
The next 24 hours?
Yeah.
The orb would show storm for a little while, but after a certain amount of time before day breaks, it'll go back to clear.
Okay.
Which, based on the time scaling, you would imagine to mean it'll be a couple hours before the weather clears.
I mean, honestly, we could just take a break real quick. I think some of us did get bapped up pretty hard during that.
Yeah, some of us.
Yeah.
I
Some of
need a drink.
So, guess I'll wait out the storm. Now
It's
that
only
that's
gonna be a few hours.
okay, that's good.
Oh, right.
Hmm.
Hi, Jackson. My name's Iryne.
It's back.
She
It's always wonderfully
She
timed
gave-
for internet.
gives him script.
Oh
Just-
no.
Oh boy.
I heard scratches.
God fucking damn it.
There it is. You're back, you're back, you're back.
But we'll lose him at the key
She
moments.
gives him scritches.
Hey, that tickles. Come on. Leave me alone. Anyway, hi. I didn't actually get introduced to, like, any of you. I know one person.
Mhm.
I think
I'm
I've heard.
Snapjaw.
I think I've actually heard of you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Anyway, nice to finally meet you.
Nice to meet you.
You're Iryne. You're, Quarrel says Quarrel.
Quarrel.
You're Talia, and you're blue. I'm also blue. We
You
can
are
bond.
very blue.
We can bond over that.
Yeah. I'm Deas. It's nice to meet you.
Aye. So, what happened to your face?
He blew.
Jackson, you can't ask people why they have scars.
I mean, I told you why I had scars.
It's okay. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, I blew up. Well, things blew up near me.
A little more blue in areas.
Another kind of blue.
See.
Yeah.
I also wanted to make a pun, but I thought it'd probably be insensitive to. Never mind.
Like, I should have scarred a lot of times, but I don't.
Oh, scars add texture. As she's saying this, she like reaches but doesn't touch. Add stories. Never a bad thing.
Yeah, I don't have stories I can prove.
No. You have stories. People just have to trust you.
You have scars of another kind.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
people can tell that you're scarred.
Emotional scars. I get it. I know somebody that's trying to be a therapist. If you need my need contact information.
You know a therapist? What's a
What?
therapist?
They can talk you through
What's
stuff.
I am A-okay. I am happy as can be. I don't need emotional
Like
help.
like an advisor? Or like a
Looks
guidance?
at Jackson being like nodding yes.
From
Motions to a watch being like set a time.
from what I know, the people with the widest smiles have the darkest things to hide. It's okay. I understand.
Snapjaw is like looking around
I don't have
self-conscious.
anything to hide. I'm
sorry,
very
I'm bored of
forward
lizard
with
folk.
people. Like,
He flies up and just places his paw on your upper lip. Shh. I understand.
I'm gonna
I don't
go
think
fish.
you do.
Anyway, I'm gonna go
If
lie
anything,
down.
I've given.
When you.
If anything,
you
I've
ever
given
get back-
Deas mental scars.
Yes, that is true too. If you ever do make it back to water,
you wanna
deep, we have
see-
an inn. You can stay there.
I have places to stay, but thanks. But I'm probably gonna be heading up to Waterdeep because, well,
Up
probably
to Waterdeep?
important.
But Waterdeep's
I mean,
south.
what? Neverwinter. I have been in a cage for 2 weeks. Lay off.
That's a lot of time
She
without
gives
food
him-
or water. Especially
She gives
water.
him a pat. I understand.
Oh, we better go before we're actually stuck here with him.
Oh, yeah, thanks.
Harsh.
You can fly away.
I'm going to be going to Leyland. Come on. I know where the town is.
That's fair.
Only like a
I don't
day's
still
travel
wanna-
from here.
Kind of still want to
Oh,
take
yeah,
a look at those
if you,
ships.
We have some boar meat cooking. Probably about a day's trip from here.
Now, is it your day's trip or my day's trip? Because my day's trip are like a lot longer distance, flying and all, you know?
Ours.
Ah, okay, so about a half a day from me.
like-
Got it.
Yeah, with like 8 hours out of walking from Leyland.
I'm sure I can sniff it out.
There would also be very, very clear.
Burn marks.
There's dugouts. There's ruts.
Hmm.
That area are covered.
We burned them alive. And then cooked them.
Just the way you should.
I mean, no, burn means you ruined the meat. Honestly, I didn't ruin the meat. That's the thing. I don't know what you're talking about. That meat's
Oh, yeah, we cooked
perfect.
them alive.
Listen, I'm
Yeah, there you go.
not that picky.
You know,
Frankly,
like some of us set standards.
But
frankly,
yeah, so
it's-
it'll be cooked. It'll be cooked. It is slow cooking in like a little pit.
Not only is it slow cooking, it's slow cooking in ale.
Oh. Anyway, it's been
Yeah.
really hard to get used to like a small stomach, so my eyes might be like a little bigger than my stomach. So we'll find out.
I now imagine Draxon trying to drag a boar.
I just am now imagining orb Draxon as an orb with wings.
So you guys know the ASMR videos of kittens being given like crocodile meat and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, just imagine that, but
I'll
Dragon.
get off the word too.
You know the kittens
purring.
who are very big bellied and are like full of soup
Well,
Full.
memes.
Of
Mm.
roots.
That's just Draxon after he gets into the boar meat.
Full of boar.
Draxon just comes.
So-
We see Draxon. He's an orb. Just,
Fun fact, turns out Draxon doesn't actually have a swim speed.
does he still have a burrow speed?
He does.
Sweet.
Climb,
But he also
burrow,
has a
and
movement
fly.
speed of 15 feet, so he could, in a turn, move 5 feet in water.
Damn, what a
Just
slow little guy.
Tiny doggy paddles.
Oh boy. So if you guys are going like right back to Leyland, I'll probably just like stick around, or I might just like go ahead, depending on how slow you guys are.
We also have to go fight something else. It's on the other way though, so.
Frankly,
Yeah.
I need to stretch my wings. Like really badly.
Alright.
Yeah, we have to go into the mirror and kill a spider demon.
Good luck with that.
Yeah, that.
And maybe a dragon. I heard there is a dragon, and I really want to fight a dragon.
There's a dragon in the Mirror of Dead Men.
There is.
There used to be a lot more,
There
but
is.
the other ones kind of
There-
died.
There were more.
There were
There were multiple.
Tons of dragons. Did you not hear the stories about the dragon killers? There was like what?
I mean, like-
6 dragons that died in like 4 months or some shit like
And
that.
there was like Varagamantharr and their brother or sister or whatever it was. There was
What
2 of them.
What were their name?
I don't
What's
remember.
the other one's name?
They were technically also Varagamantharr, but like there was also another name. It was a complicated thing. And then like a long
they,
time
like-
ago, there was Ebondeath.
Hmm.
I mean, they have another name, but they're more known as Ebondeath.
Are they a black
Now
dragon?
there is just a bastard in there.
Yeah, I don't really know much about the bastard.
He's a bastard.
I mean, I'm
He's a new one.
assuming. Oh, I thought I was asking about Ebondeath.
What do you want to know?
He is a black dragon, right?
Maybe.
Off his name, at least, I assume.
Probably. Layered in some old like cathedral or mausoleum or something.
Mm-hmm.
Never really got around to going there. And I don't know a lot about like all the other dragons, especially ones that were only alive when I was young. That was a long time ago. Anyway,
How old are you, Draxon?
you don't just ask a dragon his age.
He doesn't look like he could be more than 200 years, honestly.
That is hurtful.
Because Thomas told us he was very big and then he did something bad and was made very small.
Oh yeah, I was huge. I was like the biggest dragon you might ever meet, you know?
Mm-hmm.
We don't
No,
talk about why
no.
I'm tiny.
It doesn't matter because you're adorable now. And she gives him fluffs his head.
Yeah.
Deas nods thoughtfully. Just like, he is pretty cute now.
I see.
Alright. So what are you guys wanting to do?
Head back.
Head back, like right away?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll be okay.
Get out of this
As
weather.
long as something doesn't like try to kidnap me, and then the harpy just grabs me and takes off.
It's that one harpy that was
Remaining.
left over.
Yeah, you are in front of a
The
window.
the window's
Revenge!
Though I think we are all immune to that harpy's charm for a day.
Yeah, exactly. That's why
Yeah.
it just kidnapped me.
You're also immune to the other
being
ones.
dropped from 300 feet.
They are also small creatures.
Oh, right, they're small. I keep thinking they're medium.
I mean, so long as you're like within, I think, 60 feet of Deas, you are in fact immune to dropping because he can cast Featherfall. But
Oh, cool.
Hmm.
Only one
It's
time.
like immune to dropping. It means you don't take damage from dropping.
tomato, tomato.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna head out then. Have a
What?
I just imagine
It's not.
Draxon sitting up from a couch going, well, I'm gonna head out.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
I'm gonna head out.
So, peace.
Sorry.
have a nice life. If you're in Neverwinter, I might be there. So,
Mhm.
I'm going to try to stay away from wherever hell is.
Damn.
Stay away from
I
any
will
more,
promise.
Like,
I
houses.
promise.
She's not there with him, is she?
I can't
Not that
guarantee
we're aware of.
anything.
Ah, crap. Okay.
I mean, she did defend a thing before we left, and she had just gotten back.
She has stupid good stamina.
Hmm.
It's the vengeance, I'm pretty sure.
He does seem
Did
pretty
we-
determined.
Did we see Elle's robot arm at all, or was it completely covered?
Covered.
Okay.
Anyway, unless you guys got any more questions, he just begins.
Are you gonna be able to
Son-
keep? Are you gonna be able to carry all that meat with you?
Yeah, like don't eat too much. You might get too fat to fly.
Excuse me.
Fat
I have a
fly.
fantastic metabolism.
Have fun.
Don't you
You need some
eat-
rope. I got some rope
Don't
here
like-
if you need to tie it.
I actually should
Aren't-
probably eat it first because I have
That's 2
little...
days worth of meat.
Dra-
You don't
aren't,
know me.
like, aren't dragons like bears, where they eat their like twice their body weight in food and then hibernate?
This is like 3 times this fucking weight.
Are you
Nah,
doubting
Drax
me?
is dense.
Oh no! Prove it. Eat it now.
I will.
You're just gulping it down in one big.
I'm gonna make him make a
Make sure.
I'm
make
making him
sure.
make a
Make
constitution
sure you
check.
chew 10 times before you swallow.
It's the Great Jaggerus.
Don't tell me what to do. As he's
you're gonna
already,
choke. You choke.
as he gets down the first one pretty good. And then the second day is also pretty good.
Okay.
So,
Let him go.
Draxon,
Yeah.
you know stuff about dragons, right?
That depends. What do you want to know?
Would 2 dragons fighting cause people to gain powers?
Depends on the context of the fight and the dragons. It's kind of like a weird power scaling thing.
One of them was 5-headed, and
See,
the
that-
other
that-
was
that
like
is
a
like a-
second son.
Oh. Yeah, no, that's... there's been a
They
Fought over
lot...
my village.
There's been like a
They fought
lot
over
of
my
cases
village.
like that.
They cratered my village, and the only reason I'm alive is because something changed, and I regenerated before my brain got too damaged.
It's on head high.
Yeah, I'm a go.
No, what? Why?
Thank you for dropping that, Emma. And then he just backs out the door.
I honestly imagine the moment Draxon heard the first one, he was like, oh, concerned. Here's the second one. All right, bye.
No, Jack, you didn't answer my question.
There he goes. Like a fat bumblebee.
He's going.
Like a fat bumblebee. How did they get off the ground,
Like a
anyways?
fat bumblebee.
You know, when you
According
think about
to
it,
all
all
known-
known laws of aviation, that shouldn't be able to be
Shut up,
possible.
Emma. Thank you. She wants to chase after him, but she won't.
Aren't we also gonna leave?
We're gonna, according to Iryne, we're leaving.
Yeah, actually, no, she will chase after him. Jackson, get back here!
I
Leave
must
me
stay
alone!
here. I don't like this place.
Not until you answer my question. She begins to fly after him.
How fast is your dash?
60.
He goes 120.
You
Just
said you're
answer the
flying?
question and I'll... Yeah.
Oh, do you have anything other than flying? Gotcha.
Mhm. Just answer my question.
I don't want anything to do with anyone that has to do with CureXZ.
I don't even know if that was them.
That was them.
It could have been the 5-headed one. I don't know.
I don't
Hold
know
on,
if
what
that's
spells do you
better.
know, buddy?
I don't know if that's better, honestly.
Oh, he's gonna also bonus action teleport.
That's fair.
All right. I am
No, it's
not
just
lying
fine.
to Elle. She will know exactly what happened to him.
Oh, good thing I'm the one writing the reports.
Yeah, but if I see her, I'm gonna tell her.
Oh, that's fine.
He didn't answer my question. So
I mean,
I
there's a
will not-
possibility of not being able to answer that question.
He ran away rather than answer the question, and that pisses me off.
Some people don't like
You know,
confrontation.
you're a bit forward, not gonna lie.
I
That
want to
scares
know
people.
why I lived. Snaps.
You're alive because you're alive.
Honey, it's your blood.
I don't know what's wrong with you, honestly. Like, there's a lot of things probably
It's
wrong
your
with
body. Who you are.
But
He
I
can't answer
didn't.
that.
But like, not even 3 months before, I sprained my ankle, and it took 2 weeks of being off of it before it healed.
Yeah, that's being a person.
It hit you differently. It hit me differently.
Cherry and Deas, roll me history.
History.
Talia as well.
Ooh, history check.
Like,
Okay.
There we go. Hold on.
well, I'm
Well,
rocking the white
Okay.
hair with the red.
Yeet.
It was brown before, and I liked my brown
Solid
hair.
rolls, guys.
I want.
From what Iryne is like generally described, the event that she's talking about is actually like familiar. Obviously, like you would know about the battle between Tiamat and Shirexin. That would have supposedly been the reason for why Tiamat had disappeared. The event that she's talking about appears to be the decimation of Valkyrie. Specifically it's more locally known as the decimation of Valkyrie. In the what is it? What's the actual location? 1 second. Gonna look at the map real quick.
This is in the Greenfields, wasn't it? Very near.
To the place close to Valkyrie, it's the day the sun fucking fought back.
Ba-ba-da-ba-ba.
Wasn't it like in the fork near Erebor and Easting?
Believe south of there we go. The village of Valkyrie itself was a village that was sort of situated just to the south of the crossroads between Burdusk and Fendarl's Gate onto the Old Dune Trail. I believe there's a river there. I can give you a general as soon as I can find it.
I know it is in an area like around here.
The map here is not really as telling.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
I remember it was near like a fork or a loop. So I want to say it's around there.
it's like let me grab my interactive map real quick.
I am sorry.
No, you're fine. You're fine. Yeah, because there's like a whole trail that I'm missing on this map. For a trail that goes through the Fields of the Dead. Let me refer those names again, and I can give you a good estimation of where that is. Where's Erebor? There we go.
To the right.
Yeah, so effectively where that... Here, on the Sword Coast map. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, okay, I thought it was on that loop, so...
Generally, like, to the west of Erebor, and sort of south of the Reaching Woods and the Sunset Mountains, is where a crater was formed after a battle between the Dragon Queen Tiamat and the second son Shirexin. and a village was decimated in the crossfire. The village of Valkyrie. Very few survivors are known to be around. The region is still recovering, and it's said that the area is more infested than most areas with the dragons and devils. That is all.
Is it common knowledge to know that she is demonic in nature?
The Iryne particularly?
Yes.
That is more or less under your discretion.
Okay. Well, especially with what I've seen, it would make sense. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't, using out of game information. But yeah, no, hun, it's you that changed. It happens. It's like a second puberty. Remember how puberty suddenly changed for you? Yeah. Imagine that, but again.
Actually, interesting thing about that. I once was taught the fact that humans do go through actually 2 stages of puberty normally. Not involving whatever you go through.
I mean, yes, there's that too, but I was more meaning it's like normal.
So it's actually like a
magical
third puberty.
Yeah, it's the third puberty for people with magical blood.
Oh god, triple puberty.
This
But
looking at all
again,
of you
this
like
may
you're
be
insane.
like. How old are you? This may be your second puberty.
Don't put things in her head. I don't think that's.
Ned, we do not ask
I'm
age.
17.
Oh yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You haven't even hit your second puberty, according to him.
Wait, didn't you drink beer?
Yeah.
Is there something
Kyle.
wrong with that?
But you had to be 18.
Safer than.
What are you talking about?
It is safer than like 99% of wells to drink beer.
It is true.
The majority of people I
Especially-
know drink beer. It's like better than most
Yeah,
waters around.
Yeah, it wasn't high alcohol back in Valkyrie, but it was how they made it safer than water. So I've been drinking it since I was like 10.
I've seen like 14-year-old
Oh, right, you
farm
would have been, yeah.
hands drinking beer.
Yeah, it's more for like safety reasons. We knew that we could get sick drinking river water if it wasn't turned into alcohol.
Not
You've been through a lot.
your water?
Oh, we do. But like for meals, it's easier to just have a cup of beer rather than have to go through the hassle of boiling the water and then having leftover water that will just get nasty. We were like farm central.
That makes sense. But yeah, no, your question about why you survived, it's just luck of the draw and your second awakening.
But why me?
Hmm.
I'll walk up
And
and like cup her cheek and just
I have
God
been
has a
looking
reason.
the entire time for my family or if anyone else survived.
Hmm.
And I'm the only one.
But hey,
Don't try to ascribe any reason to it.
you're not alone. Just
Sometimes the
New
world's
people.
an asshole.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It just happens. That's just life. And you get back up on that horse.
So, sidebar.
Yes.
I must have been saving images at some point late at night, and I did not realize where I was saving them.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
So, this is in my game files.
All right. Let's see it. Where is it? That? Oh, I see. Understood.
That
oh
was midnight.
no.
Here, so let
It's
me tell you about
Iryne's
my pet
Chocobo.
chicken. My pet
Yo.
chicken, his name was Midnight.
And we are going to stop that.
Yeah.
As
If
we're
you
going to
cry-
delete
if
that
you-
file.
If you made him angry at all, he would summon other chickens and like peck the ever living hells out of you.
But yeah, no. If you want to talk, we can keep talking. But
No,
Not
I'd
much
rather
to it.
get on the road. I'm just miffed. He obviously knows something, but he won't tell me.
I don't think he knows anything about your predicament. I think he just knows what those dragons are and how much of a hassle they are.
You said a 5-headed dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That shit's Tiamat.
And the other
That's the
one
only
would be
I
the
don't know.
the second son.
so did I get
You got hit by a god dragon of the hells, based off of what the cult of the dragon were talking about it once.
Mm.
but then I got the whole thing from Bahamut. Did I get my powers from him? Did I
I
get them
got
from
powers
Tiamat?
from him.
Or did I get them from Chirixin?
Probably none. Think of it this way: it was dormant inside you, and then the attack happened, awakening you. And the first person to notice was Bahamut.
Who told you? Who gave you a pact?
I saw an old man sitting on some of the wreckage, and he was talking to me with a bunch of canaries around him.
Okay. I don't know who that
So-
is.
He said he was Bahamut. Didn't want to beat around the bush with Tiamat out.
Can I roll something for that?
Roll me Arcana.
He said he didn't want to beat around the bush and was like, "Yeah, no, I'm Bahamut."
It
Big
goes
grandpa.
a 19 for like a full minute and then drips.
And he's
Trip.
like, "Yo, here's a thing to summon armor. Here's where you can find a very nice glaive. Go kill evil dragons and demons. Protect others. You were spared for a reason. Go spare others."
There's been like some discussion about Bahamut potentially having some kind of avatar.
It's the canaries that
To
question.
to wander around the mortal world. You don't know any names. Technically, this would have been religion.
Yeah.
Same. It's the same prof. So
It's fine. Canaries or like other types of songbirds are a common theme when related to Bahamut. So there's a chance. But given the nature of the last year, you're not really sure.
Like, Pericles is just a very big canary.
I mean, it sounds right, but I mean, anything can happen with since the incident. Okay, let's just stop worrying about the past and continue onward. We got travel time, and hopefully fight a spider demon. Just what I don't want to
Yeah.
fight a spider demon.
We're not excited
I know.
about Spider Demon.
You
I
know,
I'm excited about
I'm
the
gonna
Spider
be
Demon
getting
part.
excited
Get a good amount
about
of
fighting the
silk from
spider
it.
demon. The getting excited to fight it will get my mind off of these bad thoughts.
That's fair. I'm just sitting there thinking, like, maybe if it's a silk, that could be interesting, but I don't know.
We know that it's probably like one of. What do we know about the spider demon?
There were checks rolled before. There are a
they-
fair few, like spider type demons.
I can't remember if Lolth was mentioned or not, and that's what I wanted to double check.
Not Lolth herself, of course. Unless for some reason, the god of the goddess of the Drow had appeared in the material plane. I think that would be a way bigger problem.
No. But like a lot of spider demons are related to her.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what I wanted to double check. That like her name came up as like
there are spider-like demons that are outside of Lolth. But like there's a chance that it could be connected to Lolth herself. Not really sure. Nothing necessarily came to mind.
So like Jerry, how strong of like clothing could we make with spider silk? Especially like demon spider silk.
It varies, but like spider silk is pretty strong comparatively. Kind of varies on what it eats, how it holds together. Pretty good varying, and if we can get a person that can process it and work it.
Then that is how we're gonna make bank. That's how we're gonna make bank. Is we're gonna get a shit ton of silk.
Silk is like pretty
And that
pricey.
varies
Ain't
if we
it?
find a person that can process it and a good way to harvest it without damaging it.
I mean, we're going to Neverwinter after we're done, right?
Think?
We could.
Yeah,
I mean, we can
there's
go
a
either
bunch of
way,
major-
truth be told.
There's a bunch of magi tapes up there. There's probably someone who knows something with it.
There could be, yeah.
I assume we're walking and talking over
Yep.
the land bridge.
The bridge is still fairly flooded. With the help of those that can swim, I'm not going to worry too much about getting over it, just because the storm is not like it's dying down slightly. It's not too off-putting.
So, like, you think we're gonna get a reward for taking care of the storm generator?
From who?
Like Waterdeep or Neverwinter, they probably lost a couple ships because of the storms.
We could have. I mean, I feel like we would have gotten more money from like going down and retrieving whatever was in the ships and then selling it back.
Fair.
Well, if there is anything.
There could be plenty of things.
But I'd rather not you all dive in the shark-infested waters for maybe gold.
I mean, honestly, sharks is like a way easier thing to deal with than some of the other things in the water that we
Yeah,
have
I think I
run
could-
into.
I
That's
think
actually
I
pretty
could
fair.
very easily kill a shark faster than that sea demon.
I mean, honestly, I'm sure it probably wouldn't take that. I'm sure it
If
wouldn't
you
take
don't
that
want
long.
to, I ain't getting in there, but if you don't want to, I can watch.
Nah,
Hmm.
that's
No, we're
fine.
good. I
Okay.
think we're fine.
I could, but
Alrighty. So you begin heading back then?
Yeah.
Gotcha. It does remain a little bit stormy, so that may have a bit of a dampener on the first couple hours of travel time. I say it'll take you a few more hours if you're to head out right away. You guys only really have half a day of travel today anyway, because you guys traveled here today.
mhm.
So you guys get about like a few hours away. After about the third hour of travel, the storm would have subsided. At this point, a little further off in the distance, you would only be affected by a little bit of rain until the sky becomes clear again. Would you guys have wanted to head out right away? You guys, it was probably like half an hour, so I'll push you up like 27 minutes.
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Move. You guys get about this far. It comes to about 6:30. I'm actually going to boost you up to 7 because there was a fair bit of time that was actually spent in the town, like with the tower stuff. Okay. Now you have to hunker down for the night.
All right.
Can I get everyone to roll me a d20 in the tower?
Mystery.
Got it. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Got it. And I'll roll on myself for the sake of that. All right. So, night comes. You guys get yourself sorted. The ground's a little wet, so a little bit uncomfortable, but the tiny hut does you guys a fair bit of wonders.
Thank God I have multiple outfits, is what I think as I like dry my hair and quick change.
And I presume the watch order is the same.
Probably.
Okay. Quarrel being outside of the barrier for the most times. Cherry. As you're just kind of like sitting for the first hour, doing your thing, can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Is it based off of your charm?
No. $17. Let me just double check a few things. I think. Okay. I just need to refer to a stat block real quick. Oof. Oh. Okay. Just a simple night. Nothing really going on.
I'll use the compass, not compass, the compact. God, I can fucking speak. Just to give information about the blue Abishai. The compact. God, I can't speak. Compact. To give them information about the blue Abishai.
Which name do you use?
Hmm?
Which name do you use?
Oh, I'll use both.
And you're asking for information?
Also giving them information about him, being like, yeah, he left and was informed he was staying here and stuff like that.
Well, you have 25 words to work with.
Yeah. I'm trying to word it and I'm talking in the background. It would be something to the extent of found found, and then I'll use both his names, the Blue Abishai at, and then the location. Any information about him, and he left informed will unlikely come back.
Okay,
It's turn 20.
You see the message in the mirror. Noted. No information present immediately. We'll look into known Abishai. Information unlikely.
What the fuck?
Oh,
Right?
What the?
yeah, what the fuck? Come on.
My thought process is most Abishais aren't just random roaming. They can, but especially if they're a little stronger, they might be connected to someone or used to be.
Yeah, that's all you get.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all I needed.
Okay.
Oh, and then another one would just be because I had the use of it, a list of Blue Brigade members, and informing them of the ones we killed.
You receive back.
Quite the list.
After reviewing information regarding the Blue Brigade, this will not be the end of them. They seem to have some strange ability to revive.
Do I get a list of names too, or no?
No.
Okay. So that might be the Blue Brigade. They just will come back as cartoonish villains all the time because they just will come back. Great, wonderful.
As it gets quieter and quieter. Okay. That is the night. Nothing else happens, as I will long rest you guys. What time you guys wanted to get up?
Probably around 8 something,
8?
if not earlier.
How's everyone else feeling?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fine.
Comfortable, yeah.
Comfortable? Oh, also, if it weren't clear, the Blue Brigade is a whole TF2 reference.
Yes,
I see.
I did get that.
Does that make us the red team?
No, that's a separate.
Anyway. You guys, I'll just bring you to 8 then.
Alrighty.
Did I
What's the
feel
half
fine
dragon?
when I woke up?
What?
I said, do I feel fine when I woke up? Because you're like, how'd everyone feel?
You feel fine?
Yeah. Okay. Just the wording, I was like, okay.
I mean, how you feeling was more directed to when you guys want to get up, but whatever.
Oh, got it.
Okie dokie. You guys travel for the rest of the day, and you arrive back in Leyland. City is as it was,
The boar meat.
or
Sorry.
town was as it was. Yeah, you would encounter the boar meat. Some of it was a little bit picked. You presume by either animals or by a flying Draxon. But there's still a fair bit left. No, nothing.
No.
Okay. Gonna leave it there.
I'll take it.
Okay. It's a fair amount of meat.
Yeah, I got a bag of holding.
Would you like to spend
Well,
a little bit more time cutting it up into portions?
Sure.
A whole ass boar is not going to fit in the mouth of the. Yeah.
We can cut it up. We can sell it to the tavern or something.
I'll say that takes
Alright.
another 2 hours on its lonesome.
A group bonding experience.
So I'm going to push us forward 10 hours as you guys arrive back in Leyland.
So like, I've never actually dissected a boar, but I can learn.
Never done one quite this big.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Arriving back in Leyland, the floor is yours.
Zor.
This would be your travel day.
I love traveling.
How much meat would that be? A boar.
That's a shitload, man.
How much are they willing to buy? And like
How much
the
are they willing to
taverns and
buy?
stuff.
As far
Yeah,
as like,
it's not that old.
as far as cooked meat goes, how much
Yes.
are?
Big
I want to
boars,
say
man.
you're able to get. Just based on the actually roll me a dex-based nature check.
A dex-based nature check. I will go ahead and use my inspiration for this.
Gotcha. Just to see how well
Uh,
you actually carve this.
Yeah, when I switch it to dex. It's actually a bigger bonus than my wisdom advantage.
Yeah, proficiency, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
I think it's a lot.
Okay.
Switch that back.
So you're able to get a good 100 gold from that.
Hell yeah. I will go ahead and add 100 gold to the sheet.
Woo! A businessman you have become yet.
All right.
Hell
Let me
yeah.
first of all clear you. And okay. What would you like to do in town?
Oh, I sold boar meat.
Mm-hmm.
So,
That'd take a bit of time.
yeah. So now what we do is we double up and try to collect an award from the town for preventing a boar attack.
Let's see. As a general reminder, you would know that there's like a peculiarity shop. There's the fishery. There are several shrines. There's 2 inns. One was the one that had to take a nightly oath and not to have your weapons inside.
Mm-hmm.
And the other was just a simple inn.
Yeah. There's a curiosity shop, you said?
Yes. Or like a peculiarity
Is
shop,
it-
yeah.
Peculiarity.
Effectively curiosities.
Yeah. But what does it have in it? I guess.
You would sort of enter this this sort of crammed shop. There's this it's run by this by sort of middle-aged man.
Mm-hmm.
He would learn to be named Aubrey Silverspurn.
Okay.
Let me roll a table. What do you have today, buddy? That's incredibly boring.
Ah.
Okay. He has like general like equipment. But there are a few odd things as well behind the counter. There's this sort of painted triptych. Even I don't know what a triptych is.
I was gonna say, what is that?
Of relating to a trypsin. That's great. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
What is a triptych? Oh, it's a 3-panel picture.
Oh, I see.
One that depicts the a dark-skinned warrior woman, a red-bearded dwarf, and a third whose portrait is sort of faded with age.
Okay. What is it about?
Those are the swords of Leyland. This old adventuring company that was local to the area some years ago. Long time ago.
Yeah.
They protected the town before it fell into ruin many years ago. Long dead, I believe.
I would imagine.
Among the peculiarities, roll me a d10.
Alrighty. Not bad.
7? Alright. I'm a hate myself. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have a table for what's actually in this shop, and first is since I remember the table. That's the encounter tables. There's a random encounter. There were goblins here that are trying to kill you. Congratulations.
Gasp! We must fight them.
An ambush.
Low key, that'd be a pretty good ambush, actually. You just walk into a magic shop and fucking 14 goblins pop out of the shelves.
You see, I'm selling this bottle of goblins. You see, when you open it, it produces a quarry of goblins. Oh god, the goblins are loose!
Rattle them, boys!
Like a barrel of monkeys, but it's actually a barrel of goblins, and they're real
I was
goblins.
gonna make that joke. I was like, and here's the barrel of goblins. Why is the lid open? Why is the lid open?
Where's the lid?
Well,
And you've
What
opened
do you
Pandora's goblin box. You find this-
You look at yourself. You're a lizard goblin now.
You, among the various like various trinkets, like fishing rods, swamp idols, mining helmets, and various other oddities that wouldn't really catch the eye of most people. But I know
it's
Snapjaw
catching
is
the eye
not
of
most
me.
people.
It's catching the eye of me is all I'm saying right now.
See, like the this oversized tooth that you can't really identify. This glass jar that has a bit of pickling that's filled with pickling fluid, and this odd misformed flesh inside.
What is this?
I don't know.
oh dear.
It looked neat, so
Yeah,
I have
wow.
it.
This flesh thing? The tooth and pickle jar? You just have it?
I'll see a this sequined glove of white fabric that appears to be for a human.
Uh-huh.
That is
It's
the
all
one.
very interesting.
That is the one table. Let me refer to the other table.
This is all what we got on 7, or
That was the result of 3 d20s.
I see.
I can't believe Snapjaw has found the glove of Annie. Are you okay?
What do you mean? The Ayuwaki?
Yeah. Annie, are you okay?
Annie Ariwaki. Ariwaki. Annie.
And
Feels like some sort of freaking chant, like tribal chant.
Yeah.
isn't that what Smooth Criminal really is?
Annie Ariwaki. Ariwaki.
Okay.
Iryne is absent. For
Absent?
those who would care.
What is
Yeah.
Iryne doing?
She's just walking the walls.
Walking the walls?
Yeah. Going around the outside of town.
You would note the easily accessible island off the shore of the rest of the town. It's, what is it called again? Where are you, island? I have a thing for you. One of these days I'll have my notes organized properly. Where'd you go? Oh. There we go. It's the header that says island.
What? No.
You see this this island off the that rises from the marsh. Just only a few yards away. Seems to contain the remains of a bunch of crumbled statues. You would have heard from your wanderings, not yesterday, the day before, of the settlers there sort of claiming to, or the townspeople. I used wrong wording because I stole this from a different module.
Mhm.
Claimed to hear these whispered voices on the island during the night. They
Okay.
say that it invites them to view their destinies.
After a couple laps, she'll go there and sit in the middle of the statues.
Okay. We'll leave you there. I need to real quick refer to something. And I need to remember exactly how many of these things there are. Or I can just randomly choose. I'm just gonna randomly choose. You find this, this sort of fine silver and gold compass. Itself being decorated with these intricate sort of dragon-like designs.
Ooh.
That as of currently is pointing. Let's look at the town map comparatively.
Towards you.
Towards you. Ain't that weird?
Shopkeeper, is this a defunct compass?
From what you can tell, it seems to be pointing directly toward the Mirror of Dead Men.
This is the north.
Oh yes, that compass seems to, at least here, likes to point to the mirror. Couldn't tell you why.
Interesting. That's not very useful for being a compass now. It's interesting.
Well, I mean, if you always know where the Mirror of Dead Men is, then well, hey.
You know,
You
how to
know your
avoid it
directions.
for most people.
Well.
Tell me about these fishing rods you got.
Oh, they're pretty fine fishing rods, I say. We've got excellent lures, of course. Some would say that they're even better than the fishing rods that you can get down at the docks. So if you're enticed, it'll only be like 3 gold.
3 gold. How much is this compass? Out of curiosity. I mean, it points to the mere dead man.
That would be
pretty dangerous place. I hear there's a dragon there.
I've had it appraised, and frankly, I don't really agree with the price. It's supposed to be over 1,500, but because it seems to be this defective, I would say it's only 400 gold.
For it's very well designed, yeah, but 400 gold? A landmark, but it's... You said it's only within here, right?
Here, yes. It from the one that I got it from, it changed direction by the time that they got near the Sword Mountains. It seemed to point elsewhere, and out to sea, they had said it's just sort of stuck in the north position.
It's very weird for a compass. As a sailor, if you were sailing out to sea, it would be a very fanciful piece, but the moment you lose north direction, you're basically blind.
Well, as soon as it was described to me, and I had the mage in the tower appraise it, though couldn't quite identify it. It appears to be magical in nature. I'm just not really sure of the enchantment.
Some magic could add some value to it.
Personally, I've never seen anything like it.
I've stick plenty of compasses in my time, though. Definitely not one that doesn't point north all the time. Unless it was broken or, it was some sort of magnetic pull. Like a lodestone, And really, honestly, unless it's attached to a lodestone on purpose, that kind of actually lowers the value of it.
Well, it's also quite a fine make. It's made of gold and silver.
It is definitely a fine make. Actually, I had this weird thing I came across. He pulls out the conch, a quite exquisite shell that I found.
Quite shiny.
Yes.
I'm no magician myself. If you're interested in the subject of magic and all that, I would suggest you visiting the I'll find the right name. Give me a sec. Hold on. The House of Thalavar, the tower in the center of town. Talk to Galileo Elibro.
Okay.
He might be able to identify it for you.
Gotcha.
But I mean, if you were interested in, I'd say that would cover half the cost of the compass if you're interested.
I'll tell you what. This compass, magical, sure, in nature, doesn't point north. I'm somewhat of a sailor, so I'm in a need of a compass. I know a few people who could fix it up, maybe get it pointing in the right direction. I sell you this conch. I buy the fishing poles. I buy, what was that? I buy the jar, the other 2 items right here. The tapestry. And we call it the conch and 50 GP. That's a value of 250, right? I know imagine you're going to be coming upon a lot of people that come in here, see a compass, and point not north and really want to buy it, you know?
I must stress the material make of it itself is what's creating the price that I told you.
Mm, 100 GP with the conch.
What's the con?
This is quite valuable conch after all. After all, it was found within the Tower of Storms.
Oh, you went to the Tower of Storms.
Yes.
I see. I mean, I'm sure that any regular conch would.
I mean, honestly, the fact that I'm giving it just for the value I am is probably quite generous, honestly. Maybe I should go back down to 50 GP with it.
Can you roll
More like
me?
the Tower of, more like the Tower of Grizzles now.
Can you roll me persuasion?
Okay. That's fine.
Hmm.
I don't have any bonuses in it.
He's like taking the conch. He's like kind of reaching back for it. Maybe I should like get it appraised. Honestly, like the fact that it was in the tower. Maybe it's worth more than I think. Might be worth 1,000.
Well,
He
I'm afraid to
starts trying
say.
talk a bit.
I'm afraid to say no deal on the trade. If you get it appraised and it's identified as something significant, then maybe.
Right. Well, we'll see. We'll see if I'm back. As he pockets the conch and heads out.
Okay.
I guess I'll go to the wizard tower to see.
But I was also gonna head to the wizard tower. I was just letting him have his.
Okay.
That was the thing that caught my interest first when we saw that map. So.
I'm gonna have to get up soon though.
Understood.
Yeah.
I think we can go on break.
Okay.
Oh, fucking poor thing.
I'll be back in a couple minutes.
Okay.
Okay.
All I'm gonna add is that the conscience is in fact more valuable than the compass. That's all I'm gonna say. I just don't know if any of you guys will actually make use of the conch.
Iryne's just chilling.
Yeah, I got something for you. Just a general. How long is she planning to stay? Based on knowing that the whispers are generally heard at night.
She's going to try a secret technique taught to her by her tutors that she never particularly cared for.
Oh yeah?
Meditating.
That requires her staying still.
Exactly.
Anyway, I'll be right back.
So yeah, she's just meditating in the statues.
Hello. No? Well, fuck. It looks like it's just me.
Ah,
Hello, Snak.
hello.
Yeah. So,
Y'all have seen Happy Iryne. Now you get to deal with depressed Iryne.
any more water? I do. Almost out.
Man, I wonder what that compass finds. It's definitely not dragons or anything.
No idea what
I-
you're talking about.
I can't wait for Cherry and Iryne to actually have something to bond over, and that is horrible magic puberty.
Anyway, so there's one reason why I want to have the Tokay in the Zelda guide.
Yeah.
That's because from the way that they look, and I'll post an image of how they look. They seem like they're Zelda kobolds,
Oh, good.
and I want Zelda kobolds.
Now, show people the Zaza.
I know it's the Zazak, but okay. You upset me.
Okay, let's. Tyler's been going crazy in chat. 1 second, let me.
Crazy? He said two
Well, by
things.
crazy, he's posted that. He's commented a lot.
We got the the
Goblin
Zazak.
grenade. Mirror of Goblins. Showed you look like as a
Okay,
goblin.
throw the bottle of goblins.
Yes, make stir fry. Also,
That's
I mean, it's more than some people.
that's the Zaza. They're the settings version of Dragonborn.
No, you have to say it with like a slight Aussie British
God, I
accent.
just love the idea of a mirror that just shows you as a goblin.
That is a very fun item.
By the way, there's nothing on the stream.
Nothing on the stream? What do you mean?
Oh, did you share this Zaza in chat?
No, I didn't. I showed it to you guys.
Oh, I thought you were showing it to everyone.
No.
My fault. That's why I said that. Oh, okay. Just a,
If
that
if
is
people
a
want to know what they
Toriyama-
if people want to know what they look like, then well, they can look it up.
Yeah, that is a Toriyama ass design if I've ever seen one. And by ass, I don't mean like bad. I mean like.
No, I know. I understand
cartoony.
I understand the turn of phrase. I use it all the
Got
time.
Well, with his recent passing, I was making sure I wasn't shitting on his image.
I don't think it's Toriyama. It's definitely not Toriyama.
No,
But
but
I don't-
there's
like that-
stuff on here that looks very much like his.
I don't know who did
his
the concept
design
art.
concept.
It's
'Cause,
very
like, those
90s, 80s, 90s anime.
Yeah.
It's those boots, the arm, and like those spots on his leg. Specifically, the boots they give me. Those look like boots that you even see like Piccolo wear.
Yeah.
Regional differences. Credits.
What are they doing now? Like, good for them. That'll be fun.
Among the
From
For-
what I've
for
gathered, you grew up
printed.
nice and sheltered.
for printed artwork, we have Yoichi Kotabe, Hideki Fuji, Yoshiaki Koizumi, Yasuhiro Sakai, and Tomoaki Kurome. Which I don't recognize any of those names. A majority of them don't actually have pages, but Yoshiaki does. Who is...
That's why it's there.
Alright.
I don't think anyone's really tied to the art. At least not what the credits say. But I do need to refill water, so I will be back again.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back.
Welcome back. Iryne is doing the forbidden technique that she could never master while training under Lavinia.
Okay.
Meditation.
I don't think that's a forbidden technique.
She can't do it normally. Can't sit still for that long.
Really, ADHD.
Mhm.
Goodness. And someone returned.
Shit, I think went to go get water.
There he is. He has returned.
I'm here!
You're here. Oh, nice.
He's here!
Yoichi Katabe sounds like a shonen protag name, like a high schooler. Turned supernatural fighter? Yeah. Nah, but instead they're an artist that worked for Nintendo.
So he's a big fake stir fry. Probably would have.
I need
Forbidden form
to...
we're capable of. For her, I guess it's forbidden. For everyone else, it's just an incapability.
What's the combo?
Iryne doing a forbidden technique called staying still and meditating.
Ah, yeah. I need to refer to a couple of things now. Because side
Nice.
adventure over, you guys are back into the main story.
Yeah.
We got the boy.
You got the boy.
Acquired my next book.
If you guys didn't rescue him, Elle would have a week later.
And then he'd never live it down.
Yep.
We never talk about this. You don't tell me what to do.
Oh, is this Ryder using her riding A plus to save him
Yes.
from falling off a
I
cliff?
was gonna say, what is this from? I remember it, but I can't remember where it's actually from.
Oh, of course, I forgot it's Lesrit.
Oh, this is from
Driving
Cooking
too.
with Shiro Emiya.
Oh, I was cooking.
Yeah.
Got it.
Tonight's
I-
menu
I
with the
fucking-
Emiya family.
Yeah,
Yeah. I fucking love that it was Lesrit that was driving.
I do remember this clip. Oh, good. They put the appropriate music over it.
Yeah, like I said, I remember the clip too. I just couldn't remember the show it was from. I was like, I know it's not any of the Fate series. I just couldn't remember if it was Carnival, if it was this, or it was something else.
Yeah. I was able to tell the moment I saw the character designs.
That makes
I
sense.
need to real quick find a thing because I realized I don't.
First
actually
it was
have
the
a certain-
granny bike, then it was the Mercedes.
The funny thing about the Granny Bark, the Carnival Phantasm did not invent that one.
No, it wasn't that
That was from
Colorado Axiom.
FSN. It might have
Oh,
been
like-
Hollow, but it was in FSN. I think. Oh no,
Sounds more like a
no,
hollow.
I think it was Hollow.
Hollow Anorexia had a lot more gags than it.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
if it were Fate Stay Night, it would have to be like in the Tiger dojos.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't
Um,
Tiger Dojo. It was an actual like thing. I think it was Hollow. I haven't gone back to Hollow. It's been forever. I don't even know where the save file is.
I have yet to read it.
It's funny. It is definitely funny.
From what I know of, yeah.
Also, Angro's Manu's freaking dialogue with Bazette is hysterical. It is truly beautiful. Are you even a woman?
Yeah.
Man is the worst man to live.
Dude knew what he was saying. He knew it was terrible, and he still said it anyways, knowing that she could kill me.
Man is
I'd
truly-
fuck with it.
man
That's
truly
fine, I'll
loves the
come
world's
back.
Evils. Man truly lives up to his name as all the world's evils.
The amount of like freaking disses he's thrown Bazette's way.
Specifically Bazette, too.
I mean, Bazette was the one that he had to deal with for so long.
Mhm. He's the only one he could get away with.
I mean, he knew
Not
that
a-
she would be annoyed,
Mhm.
but that they were in the
Oh.
same boat, so just killing him wouldn't really do much.
Did you see what they named the quest to get the wyvern thing drop CE?
Yeah, I did, but I didn't get the joke.
Sorry to interrupt, but wyverns.
But why? Oh, I see. Well, I didn't see
Sorry
what the
to
rest of it was called. It was just called Sorry to Interrupt.
Sorry to interrupt, but. And then you're supposed to fill it in with wyverns, because it's all wyverns.
Yeah, I gotcha.
Do I?
But
not-
why, Vern? Vern, what did we do?
That reminds
Why?
me of a sign that was in a town that I used to live in that just became an absolute meme. It was
Yeah.
it was an advertisement for like a church service.
Okay.
But it was like a big sign on the side of one of the I think Main Street. That just said "Why burn?"
Why burn? I see.
It was "Why burn?" Call this number.
I saw it was a fan art of Bazette, but it was her getting out of like one of the costumes she had to wear. So it was a very good Bazette getting out of like a bear suit or something.
That makes sense. Bazette has to work a lot of jobs.
She is so unfortunately broke all the time.
What was I gonna do? I was gonna load this thing. I forgot to do the language learning thing earlier again.
All right, I just need to
Only
real
200
quick-
characters, I can do that in like 10 minutes without thinking too much.
No think.
I mean, that's the point. The point is to be able to do it just based off of seeing it without even having to think about it. That's the proficiency I'm going to get at.
That's right.
won't be satisfied until I have the proficiency where I can just like look at it just like I would look at an English letter and go, yeah, that I know what that is immediately.
Mhm. I did appreciate how, for the Fako event, they basically had Angra being Manon McLear's errand boy.
Being what? Sorry?
Because Bazette had been combined with Manon
Oh, the
McLear.
Celtic guy. Okay, I just didn't know what you were saying there.
Yeah,
I didn't know what name it was.
they had Manon using Angra as a errand boy
I see.
because they knew that him and Bazette had worked together. But,
Yeah.
But also had enough divinity that they could bully Angra into doing what they needed.
Mm-hmm. That's... Okay. Is that...
I thought I sent it to someone, but apparently
Oh, that's
I didn't.
new. Okay.
Bambi horror movie.
Wonderful. What will they think of next?
Okay, this was.
Do you ever read a book? Bambi's
Depends
based off
on
of?
depends on what movie or what character goes into the public domain.
There's already a second movie
For
for
the
Pooh Bear
Pooh
one.
Bear, yeah.
They
That's
made
so
a second
stupid.
one? They managed
It-
to make a second one?
I'm
Here's the funny part: they have to wait a couple years before they can get Tigger because Tigger came a couple years later,
yeah.
Yeah.
and Tigger's the one that everyone knows.
Did the Pooh Bear one even do good?
Yes, Blood and Honey for Tigger's Revenge. That'll be the movie.
Good.
It requires a third one to be made, which if it were the 80s, it'd be very likely.
Yeah. Gosh.
But unfortunately, it's not the 80s, so I don't see it going beyond a second one because they probably only made a second one because the first one did too well under people being very curious.
Streaming could have been a streaming deal to make too.
Yes.
Nope. That's not what I want.
Oh, but as I was saying, there's a part of the book Bambi's based on that is straight up the scene in which the hunter attacks, described entirely like it's a horror movie or a war scene.
Oh, goody.
Okay.
Damn.
Yeah. And
Damn!
it's not with the and it's
Damn.
fascinating because it's sitting there like okay, and then it's just a heavy description of it being like bright lights and the sound, the ringing in my ears, and the heat of and it's like, oh my god.
I mean, have you seen a deer in the headlights though?
Exactly. That's a great way of, but it's just how weirdly tone shifted.
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. Oh, it's Cars. That's
did
why. That's
See.
what it was.
It's cars?
There's some Cars.
Oh, okay.
They were in a Saberline costume.
So,
Let me do a bit of a verification.
Verification? Verify. Oh.
amount-
Well,
the amount
I
of
recognize that Prisma Iliola art style anywhere.
Yeah, the amount of spicy images that I didn't want while trying to find that on Twitter.
Yeah, that was a mistake, huh?
But I remember I saw it on Twitter, so unfortunately.
Yeah, I just need to write out a couple things.
they did a... I don't know, they reposted it. I'll just put this here real quick in general. Whereas, since I feel like it was topical for the other days.
Non-magic missile. Good.
Vote is up. Isn't that a wizard?
I will finish my studies while we wait.
We'll find out if this ends up working.
I'm smart. I'm so smart. I'm slowly learning.
The vote is up, by the way.
What's up?
Good morning.
Is that wool? No, that's law. What are you? Oh, you're raw.
Hey, I'm sorry, I have to do something really quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, stupid. Ugh. Ew. Oh, you're not. I'm so freaking close.
I found a very good Final Fantasy meme that I'm sending one of my friends.
Okay, I'm gonna assume it's 14.
It is, but it's in regards to one of the summons.
Okay.
That's media, not memes.
Is the Devon there?
Nay.
Nay.
I
was
say
gonna say we
nay.
can have- I was gonna say
nay.
we could have Devon talk about Fern for a bit while we wait for Sid to get back.
Yeah?
Nay.
That's the name of the. That's apparently the name of the bunny.
Okay.
Okay.
Hello.
Sorry
Welcome
about
back,
that.
Sid.
You're fine. We
You're
still
still-
appear to be waiting on Devon.
That's it. Oh, that's
I
I was right. I was right. I was so right.
So true, bestie.
So true. I'm s-
Oh hey,
What is that? Oh, that's. Oh, that should have been obvious.
hey Shade.
What up?
I found Karen's. I found Karen at the beach.
Well, we have Karen at home.
It's a joke because she would never wear anything close to that.
But we had Karen at home.
She's also not that busty.
Yeah.
Alright,
I
let's
mean,
see
if
the
she's
type
based
one.
off,
Oh,
if
I
she's-
see.
if she's based off of you, you is fairly busty.
Bear Twunk. Ah, I see. I don't
And
get it.
they're all about robot. It's all about robots.
Yeah, I can visually see that one.
The one in the middle is literally combination of all three of the corners.
Let me see. Alright, I'm gonna unmark this part of here, and I'm gonna just do this one. That's what I'm struggling at this point.
Can't believe Devon's fucking dead.
Right?
Got the information, fucked off.
Wait, that's not.
I'll give it a couple more minutes, and then I want to get back into it because Talia is not necessarily
Involved in what's happening.
scene. Yeah.
It's Ray, of course. It is.
I'll presume she went to go lie down or something.
Anyway,
Keep an eye on the other child.
it really is everyone's babysitter. Ironic.
Yeah, the youngest character being the babysitter.
Yep.
She is.
Is she younger than? I don't remember how old she was. Was she younger than
She's
17?
like 16.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she's 16.
So yeah, how does Deas feel
About
finding out how old Iryne is?
mortified.
Mortified.
Was he
She's a
expect-
baby.
Was he expecting her to be older or younger?
Like 24.
I think probably like a immature 20.
How old is everyone?
I was just like, it's Jesse, so I'm gonna imagine Jesse's age. He's like 20, mid 20 or something from memory.
Yeah,
How old was Jesse?
Early 20s.
Early to mid 20s.
Was it early 20s? Okay.
If she's like comparable to Cloud's, I want to say chronological age, because I mean, Cloud did have a bit of a stunted growth, being stuck in a tube for 5 years.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, spoilers for an old game.
Oh no, whatever shall we do?
Okay, I think we can probably get back into it. He'll be back whenever.
Okay.
Unless he's muted.
Unless
Well,
he
I
is
was saying,
muted.
what's everyone's age, anyways?
17.
We had that one pop up a few times.
Wouldn't you like to know?
I was curious with Deas in Iryne. I have a guess for Snap and Quarrel.
I mean, Iryne already dropped it several times.
Yeah.
So, you got that one.
It's not actually on Deas's sheet.
It's not my piece. My standard. It's like mid late 20s. I
Okay.
believe. I might have it written down somewhere. Like that's very specific, but yeah.
So I'm just curious with the age difference, because if you're like 30, then you're like, oh yeah, she's like maybe close to half your age.
She's a baby. Yeah, no, he's definitely in the age of he's a fucking baby. Or she's a fucking baby. She's
He's a baby.
Deas's baby.
Deas'
Oh,
baby.
Are you back? You will live.
Whoa.
If you're
Whoa.
Okay.
mid 20s.
We're gonna
In
be
that case,
starting.
I think we are good to get back into it.
Yeah.
All right. So, the two of you, I'd say, Jerry probably would have gotten there first. Arrive at the tower, having to climb up a larger walkway. As a general reminder, this is the map.
Oh, I can see it. It's cute.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, let's
So
get that
you can
up
see the map.
in the background
What a
now.
surprise.
It's a miracle.
It's a
Hell to the end.
So
Iryne would be here. Yeah, would be there. The tower is, well, I wonder where the tower is.
What?
Wait,
Where is
I'm
it?
not gonna
did you just
lie.
say
I
Iryne's on an island?
Iryne is
Yeah.
on an island. The
Why is Iryne on an island?
the water is not necessarily as deep as it might be implied.
And it's all she can also float.
She can also fly.
So I didn't see the two back sides of this
Oh,
building.
okay, yeah, I thought it was like super deep.
The two back sides of the building?
I didn't see the back of it, so I just thought this building was a dick.
Of course you did.
Oh, okay.
What is that building? Hold on, let me actually get the DM map.
Kind of looks like maybe a church.
Oh no,
It
the
is,
building
it
is
is
just
called the Dick Castle.
It's
You know they would come up with like something way more clever than
so
that.
that is the shrine of Lathander.
Oh, so it is the Dick Castle. Forever zombies. He's just staring at baby Dick will live rent free in my head.
Yeah, that is in fact what that
Yeah.
image is. Yeah.
Oh, he's gonna be like this for the next 3 minutes. Just like the one quote that broke him. Yeah, there it is.
Okay, so I make it to the magic tower.
You make it to the magic tower. Snapjaw is probably closely behind. You might be like situating the inn.
Yeah,
Assuming you're going to be in an inn.
Yeah. But can I tell what the thing to the side is when I'm going up?
What to the thing to the side?
The what looks like part of a ruin.
You are aware that that Leyland was built on the ruins of like an older Leyland several years ago.
Okay.
So
Okay,
like
that
parts of the town are still in disrepair.
okay. I thought that makes sense because I also see a building next to it. Got it. Because most of the buildings here are pretty intact.
Yeah, a lot of them look a lot more newly built. The tower is probably the House of Thalavar, the Wizard Tower is probably the oldest thing here.
That makes sense.
Entering.
Oh, just let me enter.
Oh yeah. You are aware that this tower is generally used as the garrison for the Neverwinter soldiers, who act as the town guard. Near a desk, you would see a mid to late 40s human man, in a sort of mage-like robe, very different from from the soldiers.
My favorite superhero, Human Man.
Yep. He looks away from one of his books and regards you. Snapjaw, you would enter in pretty soon after.
Okay.
Well, you don't look like the common
Knock,
rabble.
knock. Am I rabble?
No, honey, you're not.
Not the
You
common
can
one.
be rebellious, but definitely.
I don't babble. Not as much as the other one.
Good to know.
Unless you're here to
No,
talk to... sorry?
Just go ahead.
Unless you're here to talk to the guardship. Hello, I am... Shade immediately forgetting his name despite looking at it directly.
This is the dude the tower's named after.
It is not.
Oh, okay.
I'm Galileo Elibro. I'm the local mage. What do you need?
I was gonna ask if you're a wizard because you mentioned a lordship, and I thought that might have been our dude. But I was told that you were able to identify items.
I can.
Honey, I can do that for you.
I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah.
Also, you weren't there when I was having conversation with that person, so.
Oh, okay.
I presume Silver Spurn sent you?
The curiosity guy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Keep sending people to me.
Yeah, I imagine that's kind of annoying.
Yep. Well, what do you need identified? It'll cost
Just
you.
this magic shell. I imagine it's magic.
You present the shell?
Yeah. He like presents it in both hands, like on tips of fingers when he says that.
Well, it looks... He takes a look at it, picks up a magnifying glass, and examines it.
Is it made out of pearl, the lens?
You're not there.
I mean, that would make sense, yes.
No,
I don't know
I
how
mean,
a lens made of pearl would work, but yeah.
I just think that'd be something fun for a mage to have, is a pearl lens, magnifying glass for identifying.
Well, immediately looking at it, I do believe it is magic. It seems quite pristine, appears to be made from some real shell that has been glazed with some kind of pearlescent gem.
Mhm.
I could identify it. Frankly, I could give you all the information you would need for 400 gold.
How much?
400.
Well, that's how much he tried to sell the compass for, so I think,
You want the compass, I see. Well.
he didn't trust in your estimations, by the way.
Yeah, well, Aubrey can be a prick.
Yeah.
Anyway. Unfortunately, right now, Legend Lore is the only spell that I could cast to be able to tell you anything about it.
Alright.
My preparations are... particular right now.
That's understandable. You get many people who come around asking for stuff, you said? Like identifying things?
My job here is primarily to discover the secrets in this tower here. Not many people ask me things because not many people are magically inclined.
What's with the tower?
It belonged to House Thalavar. Or, well, rather the mage named Thalavar. One who was alive some years ago. The actual tales don't really interest me much. I'm just here to decode the magical secrets inside his journals.
Okay.
Also maintain the remnants of the planar beacon that was here, making sure that it doesn't become active again. But that is beyond the scope of what I'm willing to tell you. Is there anything else you need? I apologize that I cannot help you here.
That's fine. What are you doing here, Jerry? I imagine mage things.
Well, I was seeing what this tower had, hearing about going through and discovering stuff does make me a little interested in what's in here. Just see if this also would be a information area.
If you're looking for information about magic, of course you would want to be in Neverwinter more so than a backwater town like Leyland.
Yeah, but you're also right next to the Dead Mirror, and I didn't know if you would have some information about that.
About the mirror?
Yes.
Very few are willing to step into it right now due to the threat of a dragon, as well as the general beasts that dwell there anyway. I personally am one who is not interested in dealing with anything that's in there, personally.
I can understand that.
What I understand, the water trolls and the Abelins have been especially wild recently.
Okay, that's good to know.
Is there anything else you need?
But now I'm a little interested in what you're finding here.
That is business for the city of Neverwinter.
Okay.
Am not able to answer your inquiries.
Well, that is fine. Just learning that we got some monsters acting a little wild out there is good to know for future.
I mean, there has also been discussion of the spider demon that's been luring adventurers in.
Oh yeah, we have a job to take care of it.
Oh, perfect.
Yes.
Maybe the roads will be a little safer, or you could die. Either one.
Well, yeah. Could you tell us anything you've heard about said rumors?
not my area of expertise.
Understood.
Is there anything you like are interested in about the spider? Saying the dog of monsters going a little bit wild.
I've only heard rumors. I am merely here to maintain the tower. I do not really leave the walls very often. It's not much of my concern.
Okay.
Okay. Well, with that, we'll bid you adieu. If you do need anything, we will be in the tavern. When we're not going to go, make the road safer.
By the way, what was your name again? Miss
Cherry.
Cherry.
Barnett.
Very well. You may be off.
Snapjaw would like to do an insight.
Go ahead.
Check his vibe, snaps.
I was about to say I would also insight, just out of habit.
Feel free.
Yeah, just another person that doesn't like her last name. That sounds about right.
Let me. I mean, you have a good chance because he's the mage stat block.
True.
He does seem to note something about the name. Quite obviously, really. There's not any noticeable disgust. Or disgust, sorry. But it does seem like he recognizes the name.
Okay. Would I know if the Barnetts had any influence around here?
Roll me history. Really hard history.
That's fine. Oh my god, I wanted that 19, and then I was like, no, you don't.
Don't forget, you always have inspiration if you need it. And
Yeah, but I was fine with failing that one.
Not that you know of.
There lore wise makes sense. I wouldn't know too much about if they actually had influence
Like-
here.
You just know that your family is well known and not for good reasons.
50-50.
Yeah,
is your family like important? Are you like important, Jerry?
Say something like that. I imagine we're saying this as we walk out. I'll actually hold.
No, I'm saying that while like right in front of him.
Got it. I mean,
after saying what he did, he would have walked away.
Oh, okay.
I
still would have said it like that.
I'm looking through things. I can't remember what rank they were. Were they just lords or were they just a prominent? God damn it! So far back.
Should be that far back.
A little bit, but I'm also double checking. Okay. Nothing. There's nothing specifically stated for a like a rank
Title.
or anything. No, just some notable people. They did have connection to a magic tower, so that might be why.
Oh, so you think he's interested in the tower that they might be connected to?
If not, it could be a thing of like the Barnett had an influence. I use the last name, but I'm not really part of it as much anymore since I had my second puberty, like I was talking about.
Oh, was that 17?
No, not the shelter where that happened to me. Okay, now hand me that so I can actually see what the compass is.
What are you doing, Snak?
Yeah, you want to see what the conch is?
Dancing Queen.
Oh, whatever you wanted me to look at, whatever you wanted him to
Conch.
look at, I'll look at. Oh, conch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll look at that conch.
The conch. Do you? So you
hail the magic conch.
Yeah, I identify.
You identify it. Ironically, Snak is kind of right.
It's the magic conch. I saw what the name of it was, even if it didn't tell me what it did. So I was like, I'm walking into this situation knowing.
Oh,
That's
I
so
wrote out
funny.
the full name for the non-ID.
You did
didn't
write
I?
the full name. I know it's going to be worth more than either of the two there.
Yep. It's like 4 times the price. I'm pretty sure, based on the spreadsheet.
Do I have a
Snapjaw says it's probably worth 1,000.
Yes, I do. Cool, sweet.
All right. So you identify it. The identify doesn't actually cost the material, does it?
No, you
Okay.
you can reuse the same pearl.
Yeah, that's why I have
Gotcha.
specifically the black barrel.
Yeah, and that's why I
Uh,
made the comment about the pearl.
It is a
Looking glass.
conch of divination, which
It
is
is the magic conch.
which is a magic item that requires the attunement of a spellcaster. It can be used as a spellcasting focus for any class that can use them. It grants a +2 bonus to save DCs using divination spells. As well, you are able to hold the conch to your mouth to cast the divination spell through it without a spell slot or material components. And to hear the response, you have to place the shell up to your ear. And that can be done either every day at dawn on a D6 roll or every 7 days.
Okay. So
I have
pretty much
something
the
to
only
eat.
person who could really use it would be Cherry.
Or Talia.
Or Talia.
Talia, but not really as beneficial.
I am a spellcaster, but
You are a spellcaster, but do you really care about using divination spells? The answer is no, you're a paladin.
Also, I'm not going to use divination spells either. We're going to hawk this as soon as we get, if you want.
Yeah, how much do you think it's worth?
Oh.
Like 1,000, right?
No.
More?
Yeah.
How much?
Does identify could be a rarity?
It lets you identify it. It is a rare item.
Yeah, that's rare, so I'm thinking like a couple thousand.
A few thousand.
Around, varying on bartering and how much a person actually wants it.
Given off of what Shade was saying, I'd assume somewhere around 1,600.
That makes sense, yeah.
What would be good for appraisal? Go ahead.
It would be
and-
just like an int, right?
Yeah, just roll me a general intelligence check. Yeah,
Inspiration.
because you do not
is-
have the. Okay. You would probably guess it could be like worth anywhere around like the 2,500 to 3,000 mark.
Holy shit.
So, like, when I was saying too, it's like varying on who you sell it to, maybe more.
Yeah.
That's why I said a couple.
So 20. How much? 26,000 to
2,500 to 3,000.
2,500, 3,000. Okay.
And that varies on market price at the time, who you're trying to sell it to, if they care, if they want to rip you off, you know.
Yeah, but I know what this is all about, so. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you.
No problem. Better than whatever the fuck he was trying to do.
What? Sorry?
Nothing.
Okay. Well, he's gonna take that.
I'm gonna go,
back to the shop.
I'm gonna go take a bath.
Before that, what is Deas up to?
Man, he's just having a good time being dry. I'm not surrounded by harpies and dragons and bears. Oh my.
And children.
Children. I think he is just kind of in general touring the town to being a sightseer.
Deas, a couple of playing children cross your path.
Oh god.
You probably would have seen
You
Iryne
children.
walking the walls.
What is
Yeah.
Talia up to?
Well, having an actual few moments to inspect things. Is there anything different about my javelin of lightning? Having retrieved that when we left.
Roll me a D100.
Hey,
That's pretty.
that's
high.
83. That's pretty high.
There was a lightning strike before. Roll me Arcana.
It's 12.
It might have changed something. Gonna double check a thing. That much? Where are you? Where is it? Where are you? Find you. Find it.
Where are you?
Where are you?
I'm so sorry.
I can't find you.
It was the first thing that was there. I'm real glad that Kit and Caboodle still works for items.
Yeah.
Everything else makes me sad.
Quick question, Shade.
Yo.
Do you remember for protective verses with me?
Mhm.
I can swap one spell for one spell, right?
Just gonna real quick add a thing. You can swap out one of your one.
Inscribed for it, right?
You don't swap out the spell. Did I not write a updated ruling for that?
You might have I think it's outdated. I might just be looking at it wrong.
Refer to the text, and if not, then look at the DMs. I probably have an updated ruling. For the sake of the next
Yeah, it's
time that you
replaced,
use...
and then it goes back to normal. Okay. Not
Oh,
swap,
actually, it
it's
should be
replaced.
2 more.
That's what the wording was. Okay.
The next time that you use this Javelin of Lightning, Talia, it'll deal lightning bolt damage.
Interesting.
Only the next time you use it.
Only the next time. Singular next time.
I mean, 86 lightning is better than 46.
It absolutely is. That's like double damage.
That's 86 lightning on the line, and also the 86 lightning on the person who gets hit.
I can't wait for it to be 10 damage.
Yep.
Shut up.
No, you see,
It's
if,
something that ends
see,
up having resistance.
if I say it, it's not going to happen. Because I beg for not once from you guys, and you don't get them, but when I don't beg for them, you get them.
So true, though.
Okay.
As well as then we'll try and look around for something to assist with
The what?
like a
Assist with what?
You cut out.
like a ring. Oh, to assist with the cold.
Mm.
Like a ring of warmth or something along those lines.
Okay. To assist with the
Oh,
cold.
do you need a ring of warmth?
You're not there.
I know.
We have a ring
I do
of
own a ring of warmth. That I am
Traveling
very
around,
not attuned to.
you would come across by the Timora shrine, which would be this building right here. There's a stall that has a sign on it that says Puck's Potions. Behind it is this male elf, if you will.
Hmm.
Hot melfs in your area.
Yo.
I mean, I think that's just like not necessary. It's an elf. Please don't need to describe the thought they already are.
He's lithe, and from your observations with talking to people and trying to be like trying to get attention from others. No idea what you're talking about.
That isn't to you. That's just a statement.
Seems to be a little bit rambunctious in his disposition, but he seems to be carrying a fair number of potions of varying colors.
Well, maybe he'll offer a trade or something. We'll go in.
Says like the richest party member.
I'm saving up for other things.
Okay. You approach. He regards you. Come, hello. Hello. What can I offer you? I have plenty of potions here. Potions of healing, climbing. Ones to make you larger or smaller, or ones to help you breathe underwater, or resist the effects of a burning flame. What can I offer you?
You got anything for cold resistance?
Why, yes, I do. He pulls forth 3 bottles of this sort of reddish, somewhat clear liquid. Potions that will keep the gullet warm and the skin resistant to the frosts. Potion of cold resistance, if you will.
I take it those are standard length.
Approximately 1 hour, yes. They will run you 200 gold each. If you're going into the swamp, I also have antidotes and a few potions of poison resistance. Potions of poison is a completely different thing that I would never stock.
Wink.
On the public anyway.
I can't believe I didn't think about antidotes. What?
Wink.
Wait, well,
It's probably gonna be. I need something a little more permanent now. Let's.
Might I ask
Tell you
what
what,
you... Oh, sorry. Please go
I
ahead.
did recently come into a potion of water breathing that I don't think I really need at the moment.
Potion of water breathing. As a general trade, could you please hand it here? I just want to make sure that the mixture is sound.
Sure, I'll give him the potion.
He takes it, opens the cork, and tips it a little bit to allow a bit of to allow a drop to come on onto his thumb, and he takes a taste. Solid mixture. Might actually be from a similar make, actually. Interesting. These potions come from Neverwinter. Anyway, I could give you the cold resistance for about 100 off in exchange. So only
Sure.
100 works for you. Wonderful, wonderful. You do me a service, man.
Let's, what do we got? A lot of platinum. I'm just gonna do it in platinum, it's fine.
Well, platinum works.
Money is money.
Money is money.
Money is money.
Alright, I will add a potion of cold resistance. I will give the effect later because I cannot really do so proper.
Like potion of water breathing.
Here's your potion. Let me make sure that that is identified.
It looks like it.
It is, okay. We good?
Alright, I'll keep you in mind, I guess, if I need anything else.
Please, I would love your business again.
Head off.
Okay. Quarrel will probably be staying at the inn at this time. Circling around Iryne. You were meditating?
Yep.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Oh.
You swear for a moment you hear the faintest whisper, but it might be too early in the day for any of these effects that were mentioned to be present. There are a couple of other people around. I say the tide is out right now, so there would be a sandbar that actually leads probably from between the islands. So like going this way. Like if you were to actually do a thing there like that.
Yeah. You know, she'll just continue sitting in between the statues.
How long are you spending?
She'll stay there till nightfall.
Stay there till nightfall?
Maybe even a couple hours after sunset.
Okay.
She just needs some time to think.
Gotcha. Can you make me a con save? Okay. You don't even feel a wink of exhaustion from the travel. Here, let me just actually put you there. In the meantime, Snapjaw, you're heading back to the
Is there like any other magic areas, like sales places?
Not from what you can find. There are a few like general shops, like anything that can give you your general needs, but nothing magical. Even the peculiarity shop doesn't seem to be like too heavily invested in magic, especially given the proprietor's disposition.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right. Is there anything else you wish to do?
I'll go to the curiosity shop.
Okay, you enter. Aubrey says, "Welcome back. Good to see you
Oh.
again."
That right. He takes a look around.
Takes a look at the fishing poles, the other stuff. By the way, was there anything else in here? Out of curiosity.
Well, that he sort of strokes his chin as I need to open a document and close a bunch of headers. There might be something. Ah, I know. Well, actually, let me double check what rarity he would actually have. Hold on. Uncommon or rare? Okay. So not that then. What is the actual? There we go. He pulls out this sort of medium-sized jewelry box, like you might expect to find a ring or something. Black felt in make. He opens it up. You see inside this sort of charred amulet, decorated with this with dark gem, and inscribed on the gem a arcane sigil of some kind.
Okay.
This is an amulet that's has been a little bit hard to get rid of.
Really?
Seems to be magical of some kind, but I've been unable to find one who can attune to it.
Do you know, like, what attunements it requires?
Certain specialists, particularly those in the fiendish nature.
Okay.
Others don't seem to be able to use it. It does, according to my sources, have some power left within it, though I have no idea what the power could be used for, if anything. It seems, as he goes to pull out a larger case and slams it onto the onto his desk. Go pretty well with this. He opens up the case to reveal this long, almost crossbow looking weapon. That looks to be shaped like a devilish maw.
Oh my.
Itself looking to be made of a mixture of iron and hardened flesh.
This definitely looks, I imagine, a little demonic, don't you think?
Yep. Can't get rid of this one either.
You can't get rid of that one either. No one wants to touch demonic stuff.
I really could not imagine why.
When this opens, do I feel anything?
You're not there.
You are so focused on not being cold under the waterfall.
You are on an island.
Hard sell. Right. Well, I got the conch. He pulls it out, puts it on the table. I got identified.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually quite a beauty thing. Material. Oh yeah, definitely easily a 1000 GP on its own. However, it is magical. It is a conch of divination.
It does require special attunements, but way easier than, demonic stuff and fiendish people necessary. All it needs is a wizard or spellcaster, any of that type. Here's what it does. As he puts both hands out, leans down, mouth open, happy expression. This bad boy can tell you any question you want within the next few days. It can give you a direct answer to it. Now it might vary based off of how specific you want or how far out it is, but within the next few days, you can answer any one of your questions about business transaction. If it's gonna go good, you're gonna have good luck. Any sort of thing like that. It does have a chance of recharging the next day or within the next 7 days, depending. From what I was told, this thing is worth about 3,000 GP.
Roll me persuasion with advantage.
Hi there, Snapjaw here with OxyClean.
Alright.
So you like jazz?
You like jazz? Now,
Oh,
not only... Yeah, I knew it wasn't going to go good. I was actually going to do one more thing. I was going to do one more thing because I said it was 3,000 GP, right?
Okay.
I was like... Now, I know you have a lot of stuff in here that you can't quite get rid of, right? A lot of stuff that requires very high specialization and, some things that maybe, because of what's been happening, maybe not want to keep around just for safety's sakes, honestly. 3,000 GP is a lot to ask for. I understand that. Right. I'm willing to trade this for the fishing poles, the jar, that flesh thing, the amulet, and the watch, the compass. Mainly, the compass is the main thing I want to come in here for. You and I can agree that this would probably be a little bit of an unequal trade if it was just the compass with the conch shell. But I am willing to get the fiendish stuff out of here for you, honestly. If you throw that in.
Tell you what. I'll tell you what. The hand cannon thing should probably keep that around.
You should?
Yes. I certainly can't get rid of it. I have somebody coming soon to identify it, to give me a good idea of what it might be.
How soon are we talking?
Within the next couple weeks.
Oh. Okay.
But I'll tell you what. I can take the conch. And I'll give you the amulet and the compass. And to make the trade a little more equal, I think. He pulls out a this small bag that sort of sounds like it clinks around. And he pulls out these five vials of this greenish these glass vials filled with this greenish liquid. These were created from the corpses of a demonic dretch. If you throw them, they will burst into gas clouds that are quite foul. I had one break in here about a month back, and it was not pleasant.
You sure got a lot of fiendish things around.
The world's full of demons and devils. What can I tell you? How's that sound?
Not really interested in dretches. I've kind of run into them a few times. They're
not all that special, honestly.
I
Tell you
mean, by all means, I can not include these bedded bombs.
I'll give you the conch in exchange for just the amulet, the compass, and the hand cannon. I'll throw in 150 GP.
I think it's for a tournament, so I probably.
And he pulls out a bag of coins as it clatters on the table.
You drive a hard bargain. But how about a metal fishing rod instead of the bombs? You seem like a fisherman.
Is a metal fishing rod special? Anyway,
It's quite durable.
type of-
Could be for much greater catches.
Hmm.
And even threw in a few of the lures for free.
It's tempting. It's tempting. It is. I'll tell you what. It's definitely tempting. I'll tell you what. He pulls out a vial. You see this?
Mm-hmm.
You're a man who's definitely into very demonic stuff. I think this is worth way more. I'm gonna be personally honest. Than that hand cannon right there. Do you know what this is?
I have no idea.
He leans in, looks around. This is a vial of Merilith blood.
That's concerning.
It's fine. I had someone take a look at it. There's not really many adverse effects. This right here. You have this made, and it will allow you to react to almost anything. And you're in a dangerous situation, you need to jump in the way, protect someone. It'll allow you to jump in, and someone else will allow you to jump in and protect them too. And this lasts for hours.
Roll me persuasion again with advantage.
Man, Snap's getting his.
Yeah,
That's a natural 20.
This stuff,
Yeah.
I don't think I would have to go to somewhere like Neverwinter to be able to sell this, I think. Because this is quite valuable.
Man,
So I
wish,
can't quite give away this with just the potion and the conch. If you have anything else you can offer as well. Like
He starts taking the bag of money off the table. This is the rarest thing I have on me.
I mean,
And I know what it's worth, honestly.
you know what?
If you don't want it.
I just
if you don't
remembered
want it, I can
you
go
had
ahead.
said you had dealt with whatever was going on in the Tower of Storms. Like, it was very stormy up there, and it was driving away business. And because the tower's gone, now business is going to be thriving more.
Oh,
Right?
Man. Yeah, business is definitely driving. There was like a demon there, but he's been vanquished and everything. You know what? I think there was a few ships down there that have probably some unclaimed treasure, I think.
Oh, that is just wonderful. Thank you for letting me know that. I should let people know right away to maybe gather the spoils. There might be
There
sharks,
might be
though.
quite a bit of stuff. Maybe a little bit of sharks, but there's nothing like Wasterless down there. Trust me.
I have no idea what that is, but I'm sure it's dangerous.
A giant demon fish.
That's problematic. I don't like that.
That's not anywhere near there.
That's wonderful.
And the one that
Tell you
we
what.
saw on the way here is dead.
The 100 gold, the potion, the conch, all that. Sure, you can Ooh, ah.
Want the gun,
Very well, very well.
the compass, the pendant, and the metal fishing rod with the lures.
Specifically, the one with the
Just those
lures.
3? Or did you want the gun as well?
I said the gun.
Okay, I missed that.
The gun, the fishing rod with the lures, the amulet, and the compass. For the conch, 100 GP, and Tower Storm's cleared out, and without anyone, not selling this information to anyone else who might be get there faster, let's say, to the tower and the unclaimed spoils.
Well, my lizard friend, I think we have a deal.
All right. And shakes hand.
He shakes his hand.
I can't believe we just spent the last 30 minutes being capitalist.
Oh,
Well, I
this
got
guy
the
has
opposite
no
weapon.
idea what he just gave you.
I gave him Merilith blood. I don't know if that's equivalent. I'm not going to use. I'm pretty sure I wasn't going to use it.
Oh no, it's only worth like a quarter of what he just gave you.
Oh my god! It really is just worth a quarter. Holy shit! That was a very rare item I gave him.
Yeah, it was also a potion, so it was less value than another very rare item you're getting.
Okay, I got Deas something is what I know right now.
He might not be able to. He might have to craft bullets for it compared to Iryne.
Do you have any like bullets for this or bolts for this? Is it gun or is it a crossbow? I forgot. He said gun.
It is a hand cannon. It is like a weird crossbow thing. I really could not tell you. It is just
come with ammunition.
evil as shit. I don't think it requires ammunition, actually. 1 second, let me double check my own description. No, it didn't come with ammunition when I got it. I've never tried to fire it. It probably still works. These things tend to be durable.
I will go ahead and remove the 100 GP from my sheet, by the way.
Gotcha.
Board meat freaking came in handy!
Yeah.
Oh my god, the fact I spent the inspiration for that roll on the board meat actually came back around here.
So, I'm gonna say I'll get the thing added later. Feel free to add a fiendish hand cannon to your inventory.
Just write that entry in.
Yeah, just write that in. I'll replace it later.
Okay. Oh my god, information war. Freaking yeah, I can sell this information to other people who could get there faster.
Honestly, bravo. I can't award you with inspiration because that's not how I do.
Yeah.
But no, you have gotten this achievement. As well.
I think I know what to do with Snapjaw's next level. I think I am just going to give him skilled so I can get persuasion and deception.
Yeah.
Man needs the fuel at the. I think he earned that feat.
Oh
Here.
yes, I think so. As well. There's also the compass.
Amulet.
And the amulet.
Yeah,
I
the
do need to
compass, the
roll
amulet.
something for the amulet.
And fishing rods.
Fishing
How many
rod.
fishing rods was that? There's just one, or
It was just
like
it was just the one, but it's a really nice one, you know.
Okay.
So now you can lend. Now you have.
Yeah, I got more fishing rods. I got lures too.
Mhm.
Okay. I just need to roll this. Oh damn!
Oh,
Oh, damn.
is it good? That sounds good.
That is a good roll.
Probably has like. It's probably. I'm assuming it's the necklace that gives people, essence points.
I imagine it's probably a fiend binder thing.
Mm-hmm.
Not necessarily a fiend binder thing due to the other item that you just got.
Okay.
Oh.
I cannot wait
Can't
to
wait for
see just
Jerry to
how
have to
much of
do
a
this again.
how much of a steal I got on this.
Yeah, exactly.
So Snapjaw, you take this case. He gives you the case as well. The case for both things. The compass is freestanding.
Okay, yeah.
Where do you go?
I head back to. Jerry said she was gonna get a bath. I head back there. I imagine Deas is probably back there.
Mhm.
I'm sure Iryne will show up at some point. So he
You
heads
see-
back to the inn.
If it's close to nighttime, you see a orange glow coming from the island.
He is so focused on like getting this to the party and showing off his little victory that he is not paying attention.
So we probably got to about 9 o'clock by this point.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Deas.
What?
He like has the door open with like a foot, like kicks it open, but like kicks it open
Yeah.
as he's holding this box and like compass and stuff. Check this out.
Hang on.
You-
What?
He
What is
puts
it,
like
huh?
all the items on the table, so you like know that like vial of blood we got, like Merilith blood we got. I managed to get rid of it, and I got this as he holds up the gun, the hand cannon in both hands in front of Deas, with like a expression on his face.
You
It is.
didn't notice it. You didn't notice it before, but the case says "Old Reliable" on it.
Oh boy!
No. It says damn it, never mind. I just forgot the joke.
The guy at the curiosity shop was like, had this pulled out the last second when I was bargaining him with stuff. So we went back and forth with it quite a bit, and he was like, "Oh, maybe I'll just hold on to this thing," as he pulled it out. I was like, "Someone's gonna come in a few weeks get this appraised." By the way, I got the compass. This is where this all started out with. I'm pretty sure, like, this dude lost so much money on this. Because he said that this was at least worth, what, like 15,000 or something? And he only was going to sell it for 400.
Oh my
1500.
god. His eyes go all big and glittery. Just like, those are big numbers. He's like, "Oh, wow, okay.
Yeah.
How'd you convince him? Wow."
To put it just to put it in
Yeah.
perspective, of everything like combined, you probably only like spent a total sum of a quarter of what would be required to buy it.
Oh my god.
Too bad no one
Snapjaw, I
here
think-
uses it.
I think you found your calling with this business stuff.
Yeah, so I gave him Merilith blood. I gave him the conch that we found, which was super magic. Cherry said it was like 3,000 GP on its own. And then I told him where the tower was. I told him about don't tell anyone about this, because I told him I want to sell this information. I told him about the tower and the ships that had stuff in them, probably. So he's
Oh.
setting people.
I understand. Heard.
But I got the compass. I got this amulet, which I'm sure probably Iryne or Cherry can use. And then I got you this gun, because I don't use guns.
This gun.
Look
So
at this
menacing.
gun.
For me?
It's a freaking
Look at this
menacing
gun.
gun. How
Which
do you
I
look
just
at the
found.
gun?
And oh god, can he even hold it up? He reaches for the gun.
It's like a demon gun.
This gun.
Despite kind of looking like dried flesh, it's actually like rather rigid. You do
Sounds
note that where you would
disgusting.
have to hold it, you would have to fit your arms kind of into a loop just to grip the handle, as
Huh.
it sort of overlays over your forearm a little bit.
He tries
Like
it out.
like there's a little thing that hooks onto the bottom of his arm
Huh.
when holding it.
Interesting.
Mm.
Slides it on, sees the feel of it, like
You slide it on the mauve. It seems to light up ever so slightly.
And Snapjaw, like super excited, reaches off to the side, picks up a tackle box with lures in it and a metal fishing rod. I must have gotten their fishing rod so Iryne can fish with us properly.
I assume he looks the happiest about the fishing rod.
Yeah.
yeah, of course.
Always. When you
Friendship.
when you
Making
take
a
this guy
bargain
for-
is like exciting, but the power of being able to expend an activity that he enjoys with more people is even more priceless to them.
Yeah.
What
Oh,
a good boy.
good boy. Well, thank you, Snapjaw. It was
You're
all very
welcome.
thoughtful.
I can't believe Deas was just gonna be able to run and gun now.
Oh my god. What a fucking
Just
trip.
bombs.
Okay.
It's a grenade launcher.
Launcher more bombs!
Oh no.
Who's
what
shooting?
if
I want
we-
to identify this stuff.
You see Cherry with enter by this point, probably in a bat towel.
Cherry,
Yep,
Cherry,
pretty
Cherry,
much.
Cherry, get on close. But Cherry, get over here. Get on close first.
What is it?
I got a bunch of this stuff from the
Good stuff.
shopkeeper, and
Good
I
stuff.
think I got it for like way less money than it would have costed in a trade. For the conch and a few other things.
Hmm.
leans over in towel in front of
Leans
Deas.
over. Oh shit, that thing's massive, cursed.
Yeah, I was about to make that joke. I was like, oh. Well, we could probably sell it for even more money, so that's good. Let's see, could I roll like an intelligence or an arcana or something like that to get like a fucking idea of
I want to get rid of the marrow.
how much he just ripped this man off for?
It's not ripped off. It's called bargaining, man.
The art of the
The-
deal.
Roll me an intelligence check. Roll me an Arcana check.
Get rid of the conch and the marrow.
Just looking at this thing, you wouldn't really know how to appraise something like this.
Oh,
Yeah, you're right.
It's fine.
Like it's super magical, but I can't tell what it is. I would know Thomas would know what it is.
Somebody got ripped off. I don't know.
Oh yeah. This is
I mean,
actually
you do have
Thomas would
identify.
Probably. Yes, but identify wouldn't give you like a price.
Hmm.
It just tells you what it is.
Yeah.
What
Magic
if
item
you-
prices fluctuate.
Yeah, actually, with a 12, could I be like Thomas would know what that is and probably how much it would be?
Yeah, Thomas is more of the specialist in demon kind.
Well, all I can say is definitely more magical than the conch. Thomas would know specifics.
Alright. Yeah, Thomas probably would know.
Oh, actually, it's a new day. I pull out the the stone. Hey, Thomas. Snapjaw just found a very demonic magical gun, and then, like, you said it looks like it's made of skin.
Freaking Cherry sitting in here in a bathtub, just like takes a seat. Hi, Thomas.
Yeah, exactly.
legs
You used that last when you were in the
Crosses
towers.
legs.
Yeah, you did. Okay. Continue.
crosses them, uncrosses them, crosses them the other way.
Yeah, exactly. That was a day ago, right?
think-
Because we.
Yeah,
we-
yeah, because you had
okay,
you had
cool,
traveled
cool,
a day.
What was the rest of the message?
But yeah, no, a short description. Probably like it's extra demonic. Looks like it's some form of like a gun, crossbow. No idea what it is. You have any idea? Also, we made it back to town safely, and Jackson went off on his own towards Neverwinter.
I think you ran out of
very close
words.
to 25. Yeah, I was
It'd
gonna
probably-
say.
it'd probably be like Draxon left, so that'll probably. be enough.
Yeah.
Demonic gun. I'll leave a how open for next time. Good to know you're safe. Be careful. Good night.
He seemed interested in the gun. That's good.
Alright. That's good.
No, I don't think it would connect to him because his is all about that sword he holds. But he might know someone.
Yeah.
By the way, where is Iryne?
I was literally thinking about saying that. Where's Iryne? I haven't heard a single like
last I saw
ruckus
her head
or
towards
anything.
The docks.
Iryne.
She does
I
a
haven't heard a
spearfishing
ruckus all day.
I haven't heard a
no.
ruckus since walking in here.
So Iryne,
Yeah.
roll me another con save.
Okay.
Meditation is very boring, and I feel like you. Oh my god!
Oh my god.
Physically in
I
pain.
think she's like in the
Is
zone
she
right
just
now.
asleep?
She just fell asleep.
No, apparently.
No. She's delving into her mind, trying to see if she can remember bits and pieces from before the incident.
Roll me a wisdom check.
Seeing if I'm gonna use my inspiration on this.
Okay.
Good.
As night falls.
Oh my god.
my god! What the hell?
That inspiration came into
Whoa.
use.
For
Jeez.
real.
Imagine if we were in combat today.
Yeah.
No, I think
she-
this is the best use of this, honestly.
Yeah. She is just looking in, just seeing if there's anything she might have missed in her memories of what caused her to be this.
By the way, how much of a gap is it between the dock and the island?
The tide's out, so there would be a sandbar that goes like along the island. Tell you
You know,
what.
she's slightly on fire, but that's just like her
Oh,
energy
1 second.
leaking out.
Oh,
He said just a sec.
Yeah.
that's not. Get out of here. That's not a good song.
But she, in her concentration, just like a little fiery aura has been peeling off of her.
Understood.
Soft orange glow can be seen from the island.
Iryne,
Mm-hmm.
you've been sitting here for hours by this point. Night has fallen. You swear you hear for a second a whisper behind you, maybe several feet. You can't quite make out what it is.
She's going to maintain her zen.
Then another, slightly closer. And another. And then another. And finally, you understand the word that they're saying you hear. A storm is coming. A storm is coming. A storm is coming. Continuously. And then you hear directly in front of you, like it wraps around your head.
Alright, because it's getting
Discord
late. She's like,
disconnect
Are you
sound.
coming to bed? Are you coming to bed? And I was like, yes, give me a minute or two.
You hear directly. The storm is here. As you hear this massive roar. As you feel like your eyes are forced to open, you see before you this, in this large smoky swamp, there's this large castle in front of you. Several toad-like figures line the walls. This feminine figure peers down at you. The ground crumbles beneath you. You fall into a cave, into water. As the source of the roar is right in front of you, this massive dragon with a black stone in its forehead. As it's about to gnaw down on you, you find yourself in blackness. As you are falling And you land on this dirt pathway. But it's odd. When you look around, you don't see land anywhere. In fact, you see more pathways leading to these gateways of light. These paths suspended in a pitch black void. This cathedral of some kind, high up in the sky, a pathway leading to it, and down below you is this curled up gargantuan dragon with blackened scales. Then you hear steps behind you, metal plate steps.
She will slowly turn around.
You turn. And as you're turning, you see in this black armor several figures wielding various weapons, bows, lances, swords, daggers. All beginning to charge at you. And as they're about to reach you and you perhaps ready yourself for battle, you find yourself in another scene immediately, in a flash of darkness. The ruins of some form of temple in a large crater stands before you, somewhat familiar for some reason, but you can't quite understand why.
What do they look like?
I'm a head off for the night.
Okay. Give me
What
1
is...
second. My focus rate is being iffy. Give me 2 seconds.
Okay. I'll take a swig.
Before I go, the only reason I was asking is I was gonna dimension door over to the island to check on her.
From the dock, it'd probably be Dimension Door.
Oh, sorry,
but,
not
I'm
Misty
gonna...
Step. I meant not dimension door.
Oh, Misty Step? No. It's more than 30 feet.
Okay, then I wouldn't worry about it. I'll just be like, oh, she's still out there. Okay, and then just head back.
What
is
does the figure look like?
the figure?
Yeah.
Which
the
one?
Figure in the temple.
The figure
The
of a
one in the-
temple, not the non-actual.
Temple.
Like,
Oh,
the shape
okay.
of this almost like fiendish in nature. Before it's in its entrance, you see this glow. Very enticing.
Begins walking towards it.
You do so. You enter the temple, and in it you find it hazy, like a distant memory. The walls are broken, there's this... The entrance itself appears to be in some way broken by a large body. Pathways lead in every which direction. The remains of many have fallen all around you. In the center of it, there's this pedestal built from the ground, and floating above it, there's this fang-like dagger. Being the source of the glow.
She will approach and attempt to touch the dagger.
You reach out for the dagger, and just as you're about to touch it, it splits into 5 pieces. Each piece flying in every which direction, and as you look around to see where it goes, there are silhouettes of people approaching from darkness you didn't realize was there. each of them silhouetted by a massive dragon. And you hear large steps behind you coming from the entrance.
She turned.
You turn, and there is another figure similarly silhouetted. And over them, the form of a worldly scale dragon with 5 heads peering down at you. There is a roar, and one of the heads is coming straight down at you.
Which head?
Presumably, the main red one.
She braces for the impact.
As the head is about to strike, you open your eyes and find yourself still on the island. You're not really sure how long it's been, or like if you fell asleep or anything.
Mm-hmm.
Would anyone have gone to get Iryne?
Yeah.
Yeah? You would see approaching on one of the sandbars, and up the hill you would see Talia.
Done with your little spiritual journey yet? Been out here all day.
Can you...
She goes to... No, go ahead.
Can you make me a wisdom saving throw, by the way?
Yes. Is it from a fiend?
No.
Okay.
That's just enough? Okay. So, you stave off any exhaustion that the dream would have given you. You find yourself, in fact, bolstered, as you are going to gain a bonus point of inspiration
Ooh, double inspiration.
that you can spend at, that you do not lose at the end of a session, but is only a once.
Got it.
I forgot I wrote this in, so I'm going to be true to my word in my notes. And this is kind of like a divine thing, you know? It's whatever.
She gets up. Stretches. Oh. Well, I saw some shit. I'll talk about it more once we get back with everyone else. And she will walk with Talia back to the inn.
All right.
When the thing split, did the 5 mini things have dragon coloring?
Roll me a general wisdom check. Everything was happening so fast, and it was extremely hazy, but you couldn't really tell.
Okay. Do I remember anything about the figure I saw in the castle?
They were atop the tower. You couldn't really make out what they looked like, but they were feminine.
Alright. Then yeah, she'll walk back. Weirdly quiet.
Okay. You walk back, and unless anybody else has anything for the night, it comes to a close.
She will explain her dreams to the others. So it snaps.
Mm-hmm.
The castle I saw had a bunch of frog people.
Hmm.
And then there was a dragon with a big old gem in its head underneath the castle.
Oh, what did you say you heard at the beginning of your dream?
The storm is coming. The storm is coming. The storm is here. And then it was like in a sky passage, and a bunch of people in black armor tried to fight me. There's like gates to one end and like a sleeping dragon on the other.
Yeah, tell you everything about your dream, kid, but there might be some things I need to tell you about the Mew. Because he has his hands gestured out across the table of the stuff in front of him. I feel like that's going to be a long conversation, though.
Yeah. She looks at it, looks back at you, and then what would it be to... I have an inkling that the crater was Valkyrie. Would I be able to...
You wouldn't really be able to identify the crater itself because you'd never been there. As that's
I
being
mean, I was in the middle of it.
I
haven't been to it since it was on fire.
Effectively. And you certainly do not remember any form of temple or anything.
Yeah, there's like this temple, and then this one dagger split into 5 daggers. 5 people showed up, and then someone representing Tiamat showed up, and the red dragon head ate me. And then I woke up.
Snapjaw's gonna make a wisdom check for himself.
Middle of the road.
Yeah, I have a pretty good idea myself, but I don't know if Snap would put it together.
I don't believe Snapjaw, assuming that I know what location that you know, would know about it.
No, he wouldn't know about that. I'm
Okay.
talking about the other thing she said.
Ah, gotcha.
Talking about the dragon that ate her. I have a pretty good idea. I had an idea already, like well before. After some information, I don't think Snap's gonna put it together though.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I'd also argue it's a history check, but also that's the same bonus anyway.
So, where did Deas get a gun?
Speaking of which, I got this. He puts down the amulet.
That's fair.
Ooh. She
I'll.
will attempt to identify it.
You're gonna spend the hour to do that?
Yeah, well, Snaps says his stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we can.
I set it up to be like,
Yeah.
I think there's some things I need to say.
I
And
get
then
that.
it was like, okay, yeah.
Yeah, we can pick it up next week. If you want to get like a
Because I
bulk
think
of the conversation between you two, like generally
I think
summarize.
I need a refresher
Yeah.
from you as well for some things, as well as clarity on anything necessary.
To just you would probably get the identification over the hour, especially considering you would be the best to attune to it as a amulet of essence storing.
Hmm.
Beanbinder stuff.
It is not necessarily a Fiendbinder. Oh, actually, it does require attunement by a Fiendbinder. Never mind.
It's not necessary.
Um,
Bamboozled.
it can-
Backstabbed.
It can store up to 10 essence points. It currently has 9 inside of it.
That was all you rolled for it.
yeah.
I see.
And whenever you would regain essence points using the Siphon Essence feature, you can store it in the amulet. And you can use an action. It does require attunement. While it has at least 1 essence point to replenish your current supply.
Okay. But the other thing is non-attunement? Or is everything attunement?
That is what you. You could identify in the first hour.
Shade.
What up?
The compass is a horde compass, right?
The
He's
compass
gonna
is a
spend
horde
the
compass,
time.
yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna spend the time to make sure of that, but then it's a horde compass.
And I feel like you probably have a feeling of where it might be pointing.
You got a feeling.
Look,
Um,
Snap was like trying to undersell the value before. He was like, no sane person would ever want to use this.
Oh, I understand.
Knowing what. Yeah.
So is the Siphon Essence part of it a attunement thing?
It generally requires attunement to use.
Okay.
But I mean, in like 2 levels, you'll be able to attune to 1 more item because we're doing proficiency attunement.
Yeah.
That's fun.
So,
Um,
she'll hold on to it.
and the does Deas identify in the same time the flesh gun?
Yes, the weird flesh
Let's
gun.
figure out what the hell this thing is.
He was grossed out by it, but it was such a deal, he has to use it.
So this item is what is called Maleficarum.
That's great. That's lovely.
It is a very rare, has the statistics of a hand crossbow, which I do believe
Oh,
Deas has
wonderful.
proficiency in.
Yeah, that's it. That's his
Good,
pew
good.
pew of choice. Yeah.
Mhm.
Pew choice. Hell
Um,
yeah.
It requires a bonus action to actually like attach to your arm because it attaches to your arm. And
Gross.
you can't be disarmed of it, nor can you drop it while it's attached. It is a +2 weapon
Oh my god.
Wow.
See.
Whoa.
that has 10 charges. Firing it requires a charge, however, it does not require ammunition. It lacks the loading property, and it deals
Okay.
force damage
Ooh.
instead.
Oh my god. That's a freaking deal. Jeez.
You're gonna be
Thank
sneak
you, Snap.
attacking with
Oh, that's gonna be sneak attack force damage. Ooh, that's nasty.
The weapon also can be loaded with external ammunition if you have like plus ammunition, so you can't really do that. It also ignores 1/2 and 3/4 cover.
Can they load a bomb in there?
No.
I don't think that counts as ammunition.
Additionally, you can spend additional charges when you make an attack roll to make additional attack rolls against different targets.
Oh, Eldritch
spending-
Blast Gun.
Oh
Effectively,
my god.
it only deals 1d6.
Well, hey, so does that hand crossbow. So it's all positives here.
Sorry, you actually can target the same creature multiple times.
Nice.
And
So-
you are able to replenish it using essence points
I
before it
don't have
recharges
those,
every
but-
day.
See,
Hey, 10 bullets a day. It's pretty good.
Congratulations, you have off-brand Artemis because you didn't get to use it before.
Appreciate
so can Iryne charge it up, or do?
Yeah.
Iryne, can you load my gun for me?
Iryne has the freaking amulet to
Oh.
spend into it.
What good time! Happy birthday, me. God.
Happy
I'm
birthday.
gonna unattune to the cloak for the amulet, actually.
That's fair. We will handle that between sessions. But I think we are going to head off because I have a lot of things to program. Apparently.
What a deal.
What a deal, man.
What a deal.
Actually, just to put out there, Maleficarum is worth 41,000 gold.
Oh my god.
How much was the Merilith blood?
Merilith blood is 11,500.
Oh my god!
Holy
That's
shit.
that's 3,000 just between those two
And
difference.
And the conch was 3,000.
Yeah.
So you got a deal for a
Yeah,
random item that
No, that's
I
more. Yeah, that's
that
a
I
lot.
picked from a list.
Yeah.
But yeah. Anyway, have
I-
a wonderful whenever you're watching this. Bye bye.
Mhm.
Bye.
Bye-bye.